What's up and welcome to my Amazon affiliate marketing tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create a niche website where you can do affiliate marketing with Amazon and with other affiliate networks as well. So you're not limited to just Amazon affiliate marketing after you watch this video. I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step process for building a niche website from scratch, how to add an Amazon store directly to your WordPress website where you can drive people to Amazon and actually receive commissions for every sale that you make. Now, throughout this video, I'm also going to be showing you how to find other affiliate offers, some different ways to grow your website, and some best practices for really increasing your traffic and earning an income online. So if you're interested in an ongoing series about videos like this one, I would highly recommend checking out my membership program for Surfside PPC called Surfside Niche. So go to surfsideppc.com/membership. When you go there, it will bring you to my page where I have my membership videos. Right now, I have 3 videos published. I'm planning on publishing hundreds of videos in this section. I will be growing my beachfront decor website through this section. I will be growing a brand new affiliate website through this section called brickpop.com. I will also be showing you how I'm going to be growing my Surfside PPC website and my YouTube channel. So if you're interested in growth, I would highly recommend checking out my membership program. It's $2.99 a month, and I'm going to bring you all sorts of content related to growing niche websites. So let's get back to our video. And as you can see here, you can navigate to any of these sections if you're going to look for something specific. If you already have a niche website, you can kind of fast forward through the whole website creation process. All of these timestamps are also in the video description. So let's get started with this video. What's up, everyone? Welcome to my Amazon affiliate marketing tutorial. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to create an Amazon affiliate marketing website where you can actually promote Amazon products directly from your website. So I'm going to show you how you can import products from Amazon to your website, and then when someone comes here to purchase them from you, you send them directly to Amazon. If they purchase from you, you will receive a commission. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today, is how to build a website like my website, beachfrontdecor.com. As you can see here, within this website, I have an entire shop section like this one. So if I go to beach chairs, if I go to any of these other pages, all it's going to list are different product categories and the different products I have for sale. When someone clicks on Learn More, or they go to a product page and they click on Learn More, it will bring them directly to that product's Amazon page. So I'm going to be showing you the plugin that you need to install for WordPress to actually create a website like this one. And then what I'm also going to show you is some strategies for growth, some strategies for how to create content so you can actually drive more Amazon affiliate marketing sales. So you can see here within my website, I also have an entire blog section. So as you scroll down here, I have a ton of different blog posts. Within my blog posts, I can actually link out to a ton of my Amazon products, and we can link to other affiliate products as well. So don't limit this to just Amazon affiliate marketing, but that will be the main focus here. However, I'm going to be going through a lot in this video. So throughout this video, I have 15 total things I'm going to be going over. So we'll call them chapters, we'll call them modules, whatever you want to call them. So we're going to start with choosing a website niche. I'm going to say niche throughout the video. Some people say niche, so however you want to say it. Choosing a website niche, choosing our domain name and a dedicated hosting plan, creating our WordPress website and installing WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is a completely free plugin that allows us to create an Amazon affiliate marketing store on our WordPress website. We're going to install the Flatsome theme. I think it's around $60, and the WZone plugin, which I think is also around $60. So those are going to be 2 things that we pay for. Dedicated hosting plan we'll be paying for as well. Your entire initial investment for a project like this will be somewhere around $1,000 for the year. Now, it may end up being more expensive as you go, and especially as you sign up for different tools, but keep in mind, you are building basically a new business. So when you're building a new business, there's always going to be some type of upfront investment. You can start with a lesser hosting plan when you get started. The only problem is a dedicated hosting plan will make sure that you don't run into issues as far as taking up too many resources on a shared server. We'll go through that more throughout the video, but a few more things we're going to be doing. Purchasing and installing the premium WZone WordPress plugin. So that is going to be part of 4 and 5. Will all kind of be 4, 5, and 6 are all kind of be similar. So installing our WordPress plugins, so the other plugins that I use, and then configuring our website settings and our WZone settings. WZone is also referred to as WooZone, or WooZone, the WooCommerce Amazon affiliate marketing plugin. There are other plugins as well that do something similar, but I've only ever used WZone extensively, so that's one that I use the most. Then how to get accepted into Amazon Associates. Now you can't actually import Amazon products to your website or configure WooZone the WZone plugin until you actually get accepted into Amazon Associates, which is the Amazon Affiliate Marketing Program. So I will go over how to get accepted into Amazon Associates. It's actually pretty easy. What you may have to do when you first get started with your website is just focusing on writing blog posts. Start your website, write 10 blog posts. I will show you a website example for a perfect website to get started with that you can actually use a website like that one. It's a website I'm currently building to get accepted into Amazon Associates. Then some of our initial keyword research and our content creation strategy. So the main key with getting a lot of Amazon affiliate sales or any affiliate sales is writing a ton of content. Writing a lot of really high quality content around really popular keywords. So I'm going to go over some different strategies for that and how to find the best keywords for the niche that you choose. Then I'll go over how to add products using the WZone plugin and the different types of blog posts you can write that will help you rank in Google, that will help you drive sales, and blog posts that will actually just help enhance your product category pages. Now, the next things that we'll be going over. So 6 more things here, 10 to 15, how to link to Amazon products as an affiliate. So some of the different ways to actually promote different Amazon products beyond importing them directly to your website. Some Amazon affiliate marketing best practices, some strategies to follow, some different tools that you can use. So I'll go over tools down here as well, but some different Amazon affiliate marketing tools that we can try. SEO best practices. So just some initial, if you're not familiar with search engine optimization, if you are, you can probably just skip that section. But really just some getting started with search engine optimization, some best practices to make sure that your website is appearing as well as it can in search engine results. And ultimately, SEO really comes down to content creation. Some additional affiliate networks you can try beyond Amazon affiliate marketing. So if you're part of the Amazon Associates program, you can also incorporate other affiliate products as well. So coming back over to my website, Beachfront Decor, I also link out to Wayfair products on this website. So you can link to other products and sign up for other affiliate networks. You're not just limited to Amazon. Then some additional affiliate or some examples of successful affiliate marketing websites is how we're going to kind of finish off the video to make sure we can get started on the right foot. So this is everything that I will be going through in this video, and we're going to start by choosing a website niche. Now, before I choose my website niche, I have recently created a brand new website. The website I've created, I actually purchased this website from flippa.com, so I'll show you Flippa in a minute if you're interested in purchasing a website rather than building one from scratch. But I purchased this website with about 30 total blog articles on it, and I'm going to be building this website. I don't have the Amazon affiliate marketing section on this website yet, but I'm going to be building this website from scratch through my Surfside PPC membership program. So I currently just have 30 blog posts on this website. I'm going to be adding an Amazon affiliate marketing store, and then I'm going to keep up with all of my results through my membership program, which you can follow along for $2.99 a month. Now, I will give you all the resources throughout this video to be able to create your own version of this website, to be able to create your own version of a beachfront decor type website, choosing your own niche and how to create a website like this. So if you're not interested in the membership program, no problem. But now if you're interested in joining, all you have to do is go to surfsideppc.com/membership. When you go there, it will bring you directly to my YouTube membership page where you can easily join for $2.99 a month. I currently have 3 videos published. I have a niche website course. I have my website, my niche, a little bit overview, and then a basic niche website strategy. I'm going to have hundreds of videos published in my membership section. So if you're interested in growing an Amazon affiliate marketing store, this is the place to go. So let's get back to our video. And what we're going to be doing first is we're going to be choosing our niche. Now, one of the best ways to choose a niche is just go directly to Amazon.com. When you go directly to Amazon.com, the reason being is because we're going to be selling Amazon affiliate marketing products. So we need to figure out some different Amazon categories, and basically we can use some of these different categories to come up with a niche. Now, I'm going to give you a few different ways to come up with a niche for your website, starting with Amazon. If we go to the best sellers page, so just go on the left-hand side, click on the menu, and go to best sellers. When you go to best sellers, on the left-hand side, you're going to see all of these different departments. And then within each department that we click, they'll actually open up the best sellers within that department. So let's just say, for example, you're someone who loves cars, you go to automotive. So you click on automotive. Even within automotive, there are different niche markets that you can choose here. I would not choose, automotive is not a niche. That is basically an industry. So what you're trying to do is find what is the best niche for me to do. So if you're someone who is very interested in RVs and you have an RV, and you don't mind writing about RVs, and you can use your own RV to write even more content about different places to visit, some different ways to basically make the most of any RV vacation, then go to RV parts and accessories. Because what you can do is you can actually sell all of these different RV parts and accessories. And if you click here, you can see best sellers. So if you see something like this and you go, I'd be really interested in creating a niche website about RVs. What you can do next is access the Google Keyword Planner through a free Google Ads account. So if you already have an existing Google account, go to ads.google.com, create a Google Ads account, skip the campaign creation process. Go to Tools and Settings and go to the Keyword Planner. That will bring up a page that looks like this. And what we can do with the Keyword Planner is just make sure that we have enough search volume around the niche that we're selecting. So if I come over here and I do RV parts, so we just start with RV parts and we click on Get Results. What you're looking for is at the very top chart here, they're going to show the overall search volume for RV parts. Few things to keep in mind. There's going to be seasonality with almost any niche that you choose. Some niches are more popular during the holiday season. Some are more popular in the summer, like RV vacations, RV parts. People who are looking for anything related to their RV, probably going to be more interested in that during the summer because that's when people go on more RV trips. So you'll see it here, and that is why search volume looks like this. Now, if we come down here, basically what you're looking for is in this top chart, you want this to be at least around 100,000. So this would be more than enough search volume when we're looking at something like RV parts, and that would be our niche, would basically be RV parts. So what you're trying to do is you can go through Amazon, and if we come over to Amazon, and we'll use our page here, and go to all departments, and we just search RV. So if we search RV here, and we come down, what you're going to see is RV parts and accessories. If we click on it, you'll see all of these different categories here. So these are different categories that you can cover with your Amazon affiliate store. So you can add all of these different categories directly to your website and start adding products within these categories. One thing to keep in mind is if you're selling RV parts and accessories, you may say, okay, let's start with RV power and electrical supplies. So we click on RV power and electrical supplies, and even within that, you're going to see even more subcategories. So there's going to be a bunch of subcategories in here, and basically if you're targeting all these keywords, you're adding products to your product category pages the same way that I've done for beachfront decor, where I have all of these different categories here. You're eventually going to start driving traffic for some of these different niche keywords. So when you're choosing a niche, one of the very first things that I would do as far as Amazon is go directly to the best sellers page and just go through on the left-hand side through these departments and try to find things that you have some level of interest in, something that you think you can write about, and something that would make up for a good niche market. Now, the reason why I chose brickpop.com is this is a website where I'm going to be selling educational toys. So what I figured is I can pull out some of these different categories of toys, like Montessori toys, STEM toys, any type of educational toys that people are searching for, and I can basically have an endless amount of content to write about toys. In addition to being able to create a list like this of the 20 best Montessori car toys for kids, so I can create a niche like this and put together some of the absolute best toys, I'm also going to be able to create a product category selling Montessori car toys. And then what I can do is when somebody's searching for best Montessori car toys 2023, they'll probably see this article. If somebody's just searching for Montessori car toys for sale, I can send them to, like I have on Beachfront Decor, some type of product category page where I have those types of products for sale. People can view them, hopefully go to Amazon and purchase something directly from Amazon. I don't have to worry about customer service. I just have to worry about driving relevant traffic to Amazon. So on the left-hand side over here, what you're doing is you want to look for things you have some level of interest in. You're someone who loves sports and outdoors. We click on sports and outdoors. And let's just say, for example, you're a huge fan of exercise and fitness. Well, that's an industry. We're trying to find a niche. So within exercise and fitness, we say, you know what? I do yoga every day. Let's come into yoga. Okay, so we can sell all sorts of different yoga products. Within a niche like yoga, you can create yoga videos. You can create yoga articles. You can create images showing how to do certain stretches. You can create really short, quick videos like a YouTube short that shows people how to do individual yoga stretches. So if this is a niche you're interested in, you can say, okay, I can sell a bunch of these different yoga products on my website. I will link directly to the products on Amazon. Let's just say yoga blocks, for example. Here are some of the top selling yoga blocks. I can add this specific category of yoga blocks on my website as a product category, and then what I can do is start selling them. So that's what you're trying to find when you're doing a niche is what types of content can I create? What am I selling? How can I make my website unique? So with brickpop.com, I know that I can create these really good listicle type articles, and I can also review individual products. And if I'm doing things around educational toys and child development through educational toys, there are so many different things that I can target. The way that I kind of decided there was enough search volume for me is if I search just Montessori toys. So that's not my niche. This is basically just one of the topics I'll be covering. My niche is essentially educational toys. If I search Montessori toys, 27,000 average monthly searches. You can see here we have seasonal, where it's much more popular during the winter than it is during the summer because of the holiday season. So people are looking for toys during the holiday season. So you see some growth here. This is more than enough search volume for one of the topics that I'll be covering. So Montessori toys, on average, we're looking at, let's just say for a lot of the other relevant keywords related to Montessori toys, we're looking at least around 60 to 90,000 total average monthly searches, with some peaks here during the holiday season. Now, the other thing I can do is say, okay, I'm going to be doing Montessori toys. What about STEM toys? How many searches does that get? So that's the next thing that we'll search, and this is getting less, but there's still plenty of search volume here as far as STEM toys, and we see huge growth during the holiday season, which will be helpful that we can make sure we're taking advantage of that time. But throughout the rest of the year, we still have plenty of search volume. So this, to me, just taking out two of the topics I'll be covering, there's more than enough search volume where if I keep writing key articles, I should be able to drive at least hundreds of clicks to my website from search engines, because there's enough search volume for me to actually tap into. So that is kind of the starting point when you're choosing a niche market. A couple other tips for choosing a niche. If you have no clue where to get started, go directly to Google and just search best niches for affiliate marketing. Scroll down, you're going to see a ton of articles. So Fiverr, this is still sponsored. Get past the sponsored. 10 best niches here for affiliate marketing. And I would look for something like this, 140 plus best niches for affiliate marketing in 2023. Keep in mind, we are trying to find niche markets where we can actually sell Amazon affiliate products. So even right here, when you're looking at all of these, education, gardening, pets, education is a little bit too broad, but if you're looking at something like gardening, there's plenty of things that you can sell, from tools to plants. Pets, you can do a specific dog blog, a cat blog, any type of pet blog. Maybe you like horses, maybe you like fish, anything like that can be another blog. So we keep scrolling down here, and they have 140 here. So online dating, travel, gaming. Now keep in mind, something like online dating, you may not have as much to sell on Amazon. So that's why I kind of like looking at the Amazon bestsellers when I'm initially coming up with a niche. If you find a niche here, and let's just scroll down randomly, software. Make sure that there is software that you can actually sell on Amazon. I'm not sure how much software you can purchase on Amazon. Skincare, really good niche, but honestly, if you're looking at skincare, you want to do something specific. So don't just do how to get the best skin, because you're going to have a very broad niche. You're trying to find something specific where you are solving a specific problem for people. Now, as far as my niche that I have chosen, I am going to be doing educational toys. This niche over here was basically just beach decor. I initially created this website just to learn. It ended up being successful, and you can see here I have about 27,000 products imported to my beachfrontdecor.com website. So that is over the course of years, but you can easily import a ton of products to your website using Amazon. So choosing our niche, first and foremost, let's come back over to Amazon, and I'm just going to use the example I showed you earlier where my niche is going to be RV parts and accessories. So that's going to be my niche, and I'm just going to basically, these will be some of the different things that I end up adding to my website, and this should be more than enough as far as search volume, as far as different products I can put on my website, on my shop, and then as far as some of the different blog articles I can write. So I can put, how to make sure that your RV is as safe as can be, and then add some of these different products here so people know that they have alarm systems, locks, vehicle backup cameras, whatever safety and security can be useful for people that have RVs. So there'll be enough here for me to actually create a successful niche website. So let's get started. Coming back over to our Amazon affiliate marketing here, that would be number one, is choosing your website niche. Use lists, use search volume, use your interest, make sure there are Amazon products for sale. You can honestly spend hours trying to find a niche, and you should, because what you should be doing is going through all of these different departments here and just trying to find something that will be really useful for people, that will be really easy for you to actually promote. So for example, you come into electronics. Within electronics, you have all of these different options here. Okay, let's just say we do car electronics. Keep focusing on the cars here. I'm not even a big car person. So instead of car electronics, let's say we do headphones. So within headphones, we could say, okay, our niche is going to be headphones. And what we're going to do is we're going to write guides about, here are the best Bluetooth headphones. Here are the best on-ear headphones, open-ear headphones, over-ear headphones. Here are the most expensive headphones of 2023, the highest quality headphones, best headphones for walking through the city. There's a million different things we can write about as far as headphones. So this is really what you're looking for. And then you just want to make sure that your niche has enough search volume by going to the Google Keyword Planner. Just make sure when you're looking at these categories like this, you're trying to make sure you're finding something above 50,000. When you're looking at the main keywords you're targeting, I like to make sure these are at least above 10,000. Now, STEM toys, around 6,600. This is just a subtopic that I'll be covering. If we look at something like educational toys, if we look at things like learning toys and Montessori toys, this is perfectly fine. So 8,100, 6,600, as long as there are other things that you can cover beyond your initial keyword. So Montessori toys had 27,000 average monthly searches. And then as you get further into it, something like wooden toys, even though it's not specifically educational, but something like wooden toys has about 10,000 average monthly searches. These are all different things that I can target over time. So number one is choosing your niche. Use Amazon, use niche website lists, and just try to use your interest to come up with whatever the best website niche is for you. Now from there, my niche is RV parts and accessories. So something that's not very fun, but honestly, a lot of times the niches that aren't as fun tend to be a little bit easier because there aren't as many people doing them. So for example, travel is a very tough niche because everyone wants to travel and write about it. So it's a tough niche to get into, and unless you know what you're doing, it's something I probably wouldn't recommend for a beginner. RV parts and accessories is perfect. The only problem is going to be I have no desire to write about RV parts and accessories, but that's fine because I'm not going to keep working on this website. I will be working on my new website. So coming back over here, we're going to go on to number 2 now. We want to choose a domain name and a dedicated hosting plan. First and foremost, we're going to need hosting. So the hosting that I'm going to use is going to be Bluehost. Now, there's plenty of people that aren't huge fans of Bluehost. To me, I haven't really had many issues with using the dedicated hosting plans. I would recommend Bluehost. It's been really good for me and all the needs that I've had. So this is one type of hosting that you can choose, one of the hosting companies you can choose. Now, if we come over here, PCMag.com and plenty of other websites do the top hosting services. If you know more about hosting than I do, I would say I'm not someone who is an expert in hosting. I would say I focus way more on actually building the websites than understanding every last detail of hosting itself. So these are some of the best dedicated hosting servers that they have here. HostGator, AccuWeb, A2, DreamHost, HostWinds, InMotion, Ionos. So Bluehost honestly didn't even make the list here. I have used HostGator. I've used some of the other hosting platforms. I know a lot of people talk about SiteGround. Some people use WP Engine. Honestly, I've had the best experience with Bluehost out of all the ones that I've chosen. So one thing you want to do is do a little bit of price shopping if you want to try some of these different hosts. If we come back over here, they have the best website hosting services for 2023, and Bluehost is right here. But it says it's best for building WordPress websites, which we are building. HostGator, best for shared hosting, best for a lengthy money-back guarantee, best for cloud, best for Stellar, AccuWeb, best for dedicated. I'm going to be using Bluehost, and I've had good success, so this is what I'll be using. If you want to do a little more research outside of Bluehost, you can do that. If you know more about hosting than I do and you want to use your own host, that's perfectly fine too. So to come up with a domain name, so we're going to be choosing our domain name here, and then we're going to be signing up for our dedicated hosting plan. Now, it might take a little while for your dedicated host to actually be set up. So sometimes when you sign up for a dedicated host, the actual hosts themselves have to set up your server, which may take several hours, a day or two. So I've had to take several hours. I've had to take over a day. Sometimes if you contact them, they'll get it set up a little bit quicker for you. But keep in mind, as we're building this, you may have to set up your dedicated hosting plan and come back to this video. So let's choose our domain name. And the way that I choose a domain name, I generally use domainwheel.com. There's other domain name generators, so just do a quick Google search, domain name generators, and you can come up with all sorts of ideas. What I like about domainwheel.com here is we add a keyword and we search domain. So I'm going to add my keyword and just put RV. So we just have RV here. We're going to be clicking on search domain, and next I want to select a filter. You don't have to do this, but I like to have shorter domain names. So we'll do character count of 22. That will make it a little bit shorter. And then domain extensions, I prefer to just use a .com. So we're just going to do .com and character count 22 or less. You don't have to do these. I would recommend doing the .com. I think people prefer .com. But what we're looking for here is, it says best domains for RV. We scroll down, click on load more, load more, load more, load more, load more. So they give us all of these different domain names here. So you scroll down, you can see all of these different ideas that we can use. And basically what you're doing is you're trying to find some type of domain name that would be the best for basically the website that we're building. So if we scroll down, see if there's anything decent here. I don't like the hyphens. I don't know if they have a filter. So we can't get rid of hyphens. So let's just do RV parts. So we'll click on search domain and try to make it a little bit more relevant. Okay, so RV parts, we'll have to do our filter again. I'm going to leave the character count open. So we'll use a longer domain if we have to. Again, I'm not going to be building this website, so we don't have to go too crazy trying to find the best domain. Basically what you're trying to do is find some domain that would be easy to brand. So I liked brickpop.com. I actually didn't come up with this domain name. This one I really liked. Beachfrontdecor.com kind of was just trying to make a beach decor URL. I made this website about 6 or 7 years ago. So this is another domain I have. Surfside PPC. Surfside is just a local town to me, and I do PPC. So my domains aren't perfect, but you're just trying to find some type of domain that you can easily brand. So if we're looking at all these different domain names here, there's actually some pretty good ones. So even something like rvslices.com, that would be perfectly fine. Just RV Slices. We sell RV accessories and RV parts. So that would be a perfect one. If I think they do slices because they have parts here, so it's kind of funny. So if we keep scrolling down here, what else do we got? RV Parts City, that's not terrible. One RV Parts. So you could do we're one RV Parts. We're the #1 RV parts supplier. So that's another good one there. I might end up doing RV Slices. I kind of like the way that sounds. RV Slices. Okay, let's come to the top. We're going to do rvslices.com. You don't need to choose a domain name that's like RV car parts and accessories.com. It doesn't need to be exactly what it's about. You don't even have to have RV in the domain. So if you have some other domain you want to use, you can do that as well. I like to have a domain that's somewhat descriptive, but it doesn't have to be, for example, it doesn't have to be thebeachdecorwebsite.com. It doesn't have to be something like that. You can just choose RV Slices is absolutely perfect because RV's in the title. Slices is easy to remember. So if somebody is on my website, they leave, they want to come back, it's a pretty easy one to remember. That's the only thing I'll say is if you do like the RV-autopartsinc.com, people aren't going to remember that well. RVpartsacademy.com, not great. So you're just trying to find something that's easy to remember, easy to kind of brand and create logos and everything for. I'm not going to be doing too much around branding, but RVRolls.com, not terrible. So keep coming up. RVPartsGuide.com, that one's pretty good. So that's one where you actually have the URL in there or you have your keywords within your URL, and that's not too bad. Don't like all of these hyphen ones, so I wouldn't really use one with a hyphen. You don't really see too many hyphen URLs, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. If I was choosing these, I would be doing one rvparts.com or rvslices.com because I like RV Slices a little better. We're going to do rvslices.com. So let's come over to Bluehost. Let's sign up for a dedicated website host. 3 different options here for dedicated servers. Now, Enhanced is basically going to give you, that's the one they recommend. If you look down here at top features, so this gives you double the RAM, double the hard disk storage. You get this is 8-core 16 thread, 4-core 8 thread. So a little bit better if you choose this one here. I think what we can do here, the normal price for this one is $125.99. Normal price for this one is $159.99. Normal price for this server is $209.99. If you select, let's just say the one in the middle. So what we're going to be doing next is setting up our domain. So you can use a domain you own already. So if you want to use a domain you own, you can do that. When you create a new domain, this will be the main domain on your hosting account. It doesn't mean you have to use it to build a website. I've had main domains on my hosting accounts that I basically just renew every year and I don't ever build a website on. And then within my hosting account, you can also host some of your other websites as well. So let's just create a new domain. We're going to do rvslices.com. When you use a dedicated hosting plan, you do get the domain for free because the hosting plan is not going to be cheap. But let's come and do rvslices.com, and it says it is available. So since it was showing here, we figured it would be available. Coming down, what you want to do is set your account information. First name, last name, business name if you have one, address, city, state. So enter all of your information. At the bottom, you are going to submit your payment. Basically, the best thing that you could, if you're looking to build this website or any niche website long term, the best thing that you can do is sign up for a 36-month plan. They give you this dedicated server at $109.88 a month when you sign up for a 36-month plan. The regular price for this is $209.99 per month if you choose a 1-month plan. So you could do 12-month, 24-month, 36-month. Would not recommend the 1 month for any of these. 12-month is going to be around $1,600 for this one. If we come back, the other dedicated server you can start with, so we could select this one here, do the same thing for our domain, go to next, and this one is a little bit less expensive. So we scroll down, this one for 12 months is going to be around $1,200. So a little bit less expensive choosing this one here. 36-month is going to be a little under $3,000. So that's actually not too bad at all. So just keep in mind that as you are signing up for hosting. If we come back and you want to choose a hosting that's a little bit cheaper than this, you don't want to drop $1,000 right now, and we come over to hosting. The other one you can try is VPS hosting. So it's going to be cheaper. You can use the enhanced, you can use the ultimate, you can use the standard. If you're going to sign up for the ultimate, you might as well just sign up for a dedicated hosting plan. If you choose the enhanced plan here, and again, we'll use our domain, go next. Domain's still available, and let's just say we do the 12-month plan is going to be $503. So it's a little bit cheaper. The only problem with the VPS is if you don't like this server, what you could do is sign up for the monthly term and just say, let's just start here for the first 3 months, or we start here for the first 12 months, and then we're going to move to a dedicated server after that. That's one option that you have. I personally would prefer to just sign up with a dedicated server and then just continue building on that dedicated server. So what I'm going to be doing is hosting. I'm going to be using dedicated hosting. I'm going to use their recommended enhanced plan. So we're going to select this one here. We're going to be creating our domain. rvslices.com will be our domain name. Okay, so this is available. We are going to be signing up. I'm just going to do the 12 month to get started. So I don't want to sign up for a 36-month plan for $4,000 right now, even though it's a pretty good deal on a monthly term because we have it for 3 years. But for right now, we're going to do 12 month. We will just sign up for this $1,600 plan. You are not locked into a host. You are not locked into a hosting plan outside of your service term. So if after 12 months you don't like Bluehost, you can always move. If after 6 months you don't like Bluehost, you can always move, but they're not going to give you any money back. Believe they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like your service after 30 days, you can always get your money back. So what we're going to do now is we are going to sign up for our hosting account right now. We are going to pay our around $1,600. And I would recommend domain privacy and protection. We're not going to be using single domain SSL. You don't need to spend $3.33 a month on that. And you're going to see here we have 51% off today, and our total is going to be right around $1,700. So not cheap to create a hosting plan. So we're going to sign up for this now, and then we will fast forward to the next step. Okay, so we get a message. Congratulations, you successfully created your account. I just paid my around $1,700 for the dedicated host. Now, there are other dedicated hosts you can sign up for, keep in mind, and you can also start with a lesser hosting plan if it's a little bit too much of an investment as you're getting started. Just these websites are going to take up a lot of resources, so giving you the example from earlier, I have around 27,000 results here. This website is a pretty slow website, even on a dedicated host, and I have spent a ton of money, spent a ton of time trying to speed it up, and everything I do, it only makes little slight increments to make it faster. So I could probably hire a really good professional who can completely reconfigure the website, but just make sure that you are using a really good hosting because it's going to be worthwhile in the end, especially if you start running into issues where you're taking up too many resources on the server and your website host actually just takes your website down until you can fix those problems. So we've successfully created our account. Take a few minutes for my order to be fulfilled. While you wait, let's set up a password. My account user ID is rvslices.com. So let's copy this here, and we're going to create a password. Okay, so I created my password, confirm the password, so let's click on Create Password. Let's see what it says next. Okay, so it says we're in our dedicated hosting plan, so we're in the enhanced one. So renews in a year. So our auto renew is on. Here are our name servers. So these are going to be our initial name servers. Will eventually install Cloudflare. So we have a content delivery network. We will go over that later. Okay, let's come over here to home. So let's go do anything that they want us to do now while our dedicated host is being set up. So our domain privacy and protection is ready to be set up. So let's do that. Okay, so what we can do is press continue. And now we want to enter our phone number. So you want to enter your trusted phone number. Okay, so I added my phone number and they're going to send a code to your phone number that you're going to have to actually confirm that it is your phone number. So now we have our privacy and protection set up. Let's come back home one more time. Security pin has not been created, so let's create a security pin. Okay, and we'll come back home now after we have set up our pin. So at this point right now, coming back over to our Amazon affiliate marketing, all of our different chapters we'll be going over. We have our website niche, so mine is going to be RV Parts and Accessories. We have chosen our domain name and we have signed up for a dedicated hosting plan. So what we want to do now is create our WordPress website and install WooCommerce. But what we need first is for our server to be completely configured so we can actually install our WordPress website. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be accessing our cPanel through WHM. So we're going to click here. When you go into your hosting, so you should have a dedicated hosting plan or whichever hosting plan you chose. Yours may look a little bit different if you have a different hosting plan. The main thing is you need to install WordPress and create a new WordPress website. It's a very easy process, and some of the other hosting plans will have a built-in module to allow you to install WordPress really easily. So we're going to come over here to WHM. It's going to open up a new page. It may open up a page that says this website's not secure. That's okay. You can still go into this website. So you might have to kind of bypass that and just say advanced because I had to do that. So if we come over here, what you want to do is agree to all of the following terms. So we need to access our cPanel and WHM. And now we want to do from this interface, and there's a few other things that we may do in WHM as we go, but through this interface, what we want to do is go to list accounts. And through list accounts, you should have a domain name here. Now this is the domain name for your hosting account. This domain will generally just redirect right to whatever domain name you set up your account with. So in my case, it'll be rvslices.com that this domain name actually redirects to. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here on the cPanel logo. Okay, so it's going to open up a page that looks like this. Now what I would recommend doing is over here on theme, there's a few different themes. If we come over to WHM, we go back, they actually have a little message here at the top. The paper lantern theme is deprecated. Suggests that all of them switch to the new Jupyter theme. So come over here and change your theme to Jupyter. So when we open the new Jupyter theme, one of the things you're going to see is WordPress, restore from backup, and explore account. So what we can do right now is create and build our website with WordPress. So that's one of the things we can start with. I'm just going to skip this for right now. This is your cPanel. So within cPanel, you can do a ton of different things related to your website. Truthfully, if you're building a website like this, you're not going to use about 95% of these links. So most of these you're not ever going to use. There are plenty of reasons to use some of them, but you don't really need to go to all of these different links here. There are a bunch of different scripts you can install, including WordPress. If we come up here to the top, they also have the WordPress Manager. You can install WordPress that way as well. So there's manual ways to install WordPress, and there are basically automatic ways to install WordPress just by going through some of these different things that they offer, since so many people basically just set up their hosting account to install WordPress. I'm going to install WordPress manually. The reason being is you can easily install WordPress manually on any single server using cPanel. It's a very easy process, and there's just a few steps to take, and they all have it available at wordpress.org where you can easily follow along with their directions. So one of the things that we're going to do now is we're going to download WordPress and install it, and then we'll access our website. Now, if we come over here, this will basically wrap up number 2, and we are moving on to number 3, creating our WordPress website, and we are going to install WooCommerce. So let's create our WordPress website first. We're going to install it on our server. We're going to make sure it lines up with our domain name. So we're creating for me, it's my rvslices.com website, and we are going to be using WordPress to manage our website. From there, once we have it installed, we will install WooCommerce, but we need to make sure we set up our initial username, our initial password, and we'll go through the process of setting up our user, basically the administrator account that we'll be accessing through our WordPress website. From there, we're going to start configuring our website. Now, this portion of the video, the very beginning of the video, is kind of a pretty boring part, for lack of a better term, where we're kind of just setting up our initial website. But once you do that, you basically want to get into the point where we're down here and it's keyword research, content creation, and really we could just focus on growing our website. So let's start creating our WordPress website. Let's come back over here. And what we want to do first is download the current version of WordPress. So first and foremost, this URL here, it is how to install WordPress on the developer.wordpress.org website. So this is what we're going to be going through to install WordPress. There's a few different notes though before I go through this process. I would highly recommend, if you're really having trouble installing WordPress, go to wpbeginner.com, how to install WordPress. What I really like about this is if we scroll down, they have how to install WordPress on basically every popular website host. How to install it from cPanel, how to install it using FTP, install it in your language, install a multi-site network, and what to do after you install WordPress. They start with Bluehost, so you can get started by following their instructions on Bluehost. You can also easily just use the WordPress Manager by Softoculus, this one right here, if you have used Bluehost and you've followed along with basically what I'm doing here. So if you want to just use WordPress Manager, that's one thing you can do. I'm only showing you manually just in case for people who are using other servers. So basically, if you have a cPanel, the method I'm going to show you right now will work no matter what. Let's come over here to how to install WordPress. We're going to scroll down. Things to know before you install. You can refer to this article. I don't need to refer to this article right now. Here are the basic instructions, the quick version. Download and unzip the WordPress package if you haven't already. So that's the very first thing that we need to do. So we're going to come over here to download and extend, and we're going to click on get WordPress. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is download WordPress, and it's currently 6.2.2. So you may have a different version. It won't change how you install it. So let's first and foremost, we'll download WordPress. We're going to come back over here, and now we're going to download and unzip the WordPress package. So let's unzip the WordPress package. Okay, so we unzip our file here, and what it's going to be is just a folder like this, and these are all of the different files that make up WordPress. So pretty simple here. So what we're going to do is come back over. We have this all downloaded and unzipped. Next, we need to create a database for WordPress on our web server, and we also need to create a MySQL user who has privileges for accessing it and modifying it. So we're going to come back over to our cPanel here. And the next thing we need to do is find our MySQL databases. So this is the link we're going to go to next. And what we need to do is create a database for our WordPress website. So we're going to create a brand new database here. Now I will be renaming this database after this video. So I'm going to be changing this, but what you want to do is come over here to our new database. And generally I'll create a database and just put a random number at the end. So I just have RV Slices 27. So we're going to create this database. Okay, so now we have created our brand new database. We're going to go back and we need to create a database user. So this is our current, and we need to come here and add a new user. So let's add a new user here, and I could do basically the same thing. We'll just do a different number. Come down here and we're going to enter our password. Okay, so enter your password again. You need to make sure you remember this password because we will be adding it later to one of the files in our WordPress files that we'll be uploading. So next we need to create this user. Okay, so now we have our user, and we need to give this user, so we're going to come down to the bottom. We need to add this user, so the user we just created, to our database. We're going to click on add, and you want to give the user all privileges. So you're going to select all privileges here, scroll down and click on make changes. This may seem a little bit complicated. It's actually pretty easy to do. So it's all through MySQL databases. And now we come down here, and that is step number 2. Create our MySQL database as well as a MySQL user. Give the user all privileges to that database. Next, what we need to do, it says this is optional. Find and rename wp-config sample to wp-config, then edit the file and add our database information. So what you want to do next is we're going to come back over to our files here. We're going to open up our WordPress files. So within our WordPress files, there's a file here, wp-config sample.php. I generally change this after I upload it. So the reason being, it's a little bit easier to edit after you upload. So if you don't have an actual PHP editor, it can be difficult to edit this using something like Notepad or something where you don't have the right editor to use. So what I would recommend doing, it's going to be a little bit confusing right now. So we have our WordPress folder here. This is when we unzip the file, this is what it showed us. What we want to do is open this WordPress folder, and we want to come in here, and I'm going to take all of these files within our WordPress folder, select every file, and then we're going to compress this to a zip file. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what the zip file is named. This one is just WP mail. That's perfectly fine. We're going to come back over to cPanel now. So we have made these changes. We've added all the privileges for this user. We're going to click on Go Back. So we're going to come back over here. We're going to click on cPanel at the top. So we come back right to our main cPanel homepage. Now here is an area where I spend most of my time is in File Manager. So with File Manager, you don't actually have to use FTP. You don't have to use FileZilla to actually upload files. You can do it directly through File Manager. There are limitations with File Manager, but that's perfectly fine. So when we come into public HTML, this is our folder. Within public HTML, this is our folder for our website, rvslices.com. So what we want to do in our public HTML folder is you want to come here to upload. We're going to click on select file. Now within our WordPress folder, so we're going to go into our WordPress folder and take that compressed zip file that we just created, this WP mail compressed zip file. Okay, so it's completely uploaded. We're going to go back and we're in our public HTML folder still, and you'll just see a zip file here, and we are going to extract this zip file. Okay, so that puts all of those files here. So now what we want to do is we want to come down to our zip file and we just want to delete it. We don't need this zip file anymore now that we have all of these files in here. All of them have been extracted. We can delete that zip file. What you want to do next is WP config sample. We're going to come here and we're going to rename it to just WP config.php. So we're going to click on rename file. Okay, so now we want to come into our WP config file, click on edit. We're going to click on edit again. So what you're going to see here, there's going to be three things that we do right now. So we're going to increase our memory limit. And the reason we're going to do that is it helps us actually add products to our website when we start importing Amazon affiliate products. But what you're going to see here is our database settings. So the name of our database for WordPress and our database username. So in the previous step, we went through our cPanel account. So come back to cPanel, go to your MySQL databases, and you need the name of your database and the user of your database. So we'll come over here, take the database. We're going to copy it, come back over to our WP config file, and you're going to see define DB user, define DB name, and define DB password. So first, database name here between these two single quotes. Come back over. Let's take our user. So we're going to copy the username and we're going to paste our username there as well. So paste the username here. Last but not least, what you need to do, make sure we do this right. Okay. So we have our user here. We have our database name. Last thing you need to do is enter your password here. So whatever your password was, you want to enter it here. This is not my password, but you want to enter your password and click on Save Changes. And then we're going to close this file. Now, before we close this file, I want to show you how to increase your actually memory limit within your WP config file. Okay, so right underneath here where you see DB, you can do this anywhere in the file, but right underneath what we're going to do is we're going to paste this right here and we're going to do define, and it's going to be WP underscore memory underscore limit. These are both going to be in single quotes, a little comma here. And then what we're going to be doing is this 512M. So just enter this, and what it does is it increases your memory limit. So when we're adding products, we won't have to run into basically hiccups on our server. So we're going to do that. Make sure your password is correct. Click on Save Changes. I'm going to enter my password now, but I'm going to fast forward to this part. Okay, so we come back to our public HTML file, and now what you're going to see is our WP config is completely edited how we want it to be, and we are basically all good to go with our WordPress installation. So we uploaded the WordPress files. That is what we did next, and then run the WordPress installation script by accessing the URL in the web browser. So let's go into our URL now, rvslices.com. Okay, so we got error 1001 DNS resolution error. So what that means is we're going to come back here, go over to our domain name. We have to make sure our DNS files are correct. I figured they'd be correct, but for some reason they're not always correct. So advanced tools, our name servers should look like this. Advanced DNS records, we're going to click on manage and we're going to click on continue. So you want to find your advanced DNS records. Okay, first things first, we want to make sure we have the right IP addresses here for mail and for @ and then we have FTP here. So let's come over here. Let's access our cPanel account. So when you're at your cPanel homepage, you're going to see an IP address right here. So this is our shared IP address. So what we want to do is we want to copy this IP address, come over to our DNS records, and just make sure they are all correct. So we'll copy paste that. Looks like it's right. I'm going to change these to 15 minutes. So we're going to click on edit, and now we have a 15 minutes here. Come over here, do the same thing. We're going to do 15 minutes, click on edit, and we have 15 minutes here. So this one looks correct, 4 hours. Let's just set it to 15 minutes. So we'll click on edit again. www, we want to go to our main domain. This is set to 4 hours as well. Let's change this CNAME record to 15 minutes. So now we have this all set up properly. Okay, so right now everything here looks correct. So let's go back and try to access our website again and go to our rvslices.com again. Okay, so I got this error again. So basically what that means is I might have to clear my cookies, my browsing history. So we're going to do that now. So just go to your history and clear your entire history. So we're going to go to it and we are going to clear our browsing data. And what we're going to do, let's just do advanced, and we're going to choose basically everything here. So we're going to do advanced and we're going to do time range all time. So we're going to clear our data. Hopefully it doesn't log us out of too many things, but okay, so we're all clear now. So let's come back over to our page that's giving us the error and we're going to refresh. Okay, so first things first, your connection is not private. So if you see this, go to advanced and we're going to proceed to our website. So it's saying our security certificate's not trusted. Should have no problem with this. Now we are in the WordPress installation. So let's come here, choose your language. So mine, I'm going to choose English and United States. Next is going to be our site title. So I'm going to be doing RV Slices username. So username, I'm just going to set up RV Slices as my username. Password, so we can enter our password here. I'm going to set my own password. Okay, so we have our username, our site title, our password, and next is going to be our email. So I'm going to enter my email. Okay, so we enter our email. Search engine visibility, discourage search engines from indexing this website. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to install WordPress. Okay, WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. Password is our chosen password. Here's our username, so copy your username. Come to login. Now, the page where you can log in is yourdomain.com/wp-login.php. You can also generally log in by going to WP admin, just like this. So either page should help you log in. So what we're going to do now, enter our username and our password. Okay, and choose Remember Me and click Login. Okay, we have gotten to our WordPress website. So everything we've done is basically led us to this point where we have our WordPress website installed for our rvslices.com. So we're going to click on Dismiss here. You can read about the 6.2.2 version. So there's always going to be updates and they will give you some of the information about each of the updates. We're going to click on Dismiss here. If you're not familiar with WordPress, if this is one of your first time seeing WordPress or your very first time seeing WordPress, the very first thing you're going to see is your dashboard. So within your dashboard, you can add different widgets here to kind of look at whatever you want to as far as your website traffic, your posts, your pages, comments. Then there's usually some news down here. You can remove certain things, you can add things. So you can change your dashboard, go to screen options, and there are also a bunch of plugins you can install that will show different things within your dashboard. So once you have your WordPress website installed, first things first, go to updates and make sure your website is completely up to date. So Akismet anti-spam protection is to protect you from spam comments. So I'd recommend configuring your Akismet, and that's one thing that you want to do. I'm not going to be doing that right now in this video, but if we come over to our plugins, when we install, it installs Hello Dolly automatically, and I always just go and delete Hello Dolly because I never use it. Akismet is how to protect your blog from spam. So what you want to do is activate your Akismet account. That's one of the things you should do first. I'm not going to do that right now, so very first thing I want to do is we want to add the WooCommerce plugin. And then the other thing we can do is add an SSL certificate. But let's add WooCommerce first. So go to your plugins page and we're going to go to add new and we're going to search WooCommerce. Now I'm going to go through some of these different sections here of the WordPress website. So as we come back over here, right now we are on number 3, create a WordPress website and install WooCommerce. Eventually, we're going to install our Flatsome theme. We're going to have to purchase that and WZone at the same time. And then we are going to, see, I've purchased WZone twice, but these are all going to be kind of together where I'm going to go over WordPress, go over some initial plugins, how to configure your website, how to set up WZone. If you're like a professional at a lot of this stuff, you can fast forward through a lot of this. So you can find the Flatsome theme by doing a quick search. You can find the WZone by doing a quick search. Both are available on codecanyon.net. So that's where I'm going to purchase them from. You can fast forward if you want to get a little bit more into how to actually grow your website. But let's come back over to our website here. We have WooCommerce. Let's install and activate WooCommerce. Okay, we're going to click on activate. All right, the very first thing is it's going to give you a guided setup. So we can click on set up our store at this point. It says I agree to share my data, so that's up to you if you want to share your data. Which one of these best describes you? If you're already selling, you can enter that. If you're setting up a store for a client, I'm just starting my business. Let's click on continue. Give your store a name. So we're going to do RV Slices Shop. What type of industry are we in? So we're in automotive. So it looks like we're going to be other for this. Where's your store located? So it's going to pull in my country and my state. So let's click on continue now. And it's going to say get a boost with our free features. Now keep in mind, we're not selling physical products. So what we could do is things like showcase your products with Pinterest. We can keep that. Drive sales with Google listings and ads. We're not going to be using any type of Google shopping ads for our affiliate products. So we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be getting automated tax rates. Now, if you plan to sell physical products, you can do that with WooCommerce as well, but I'm just not going to be doing that. Enhance security with Jetpack. So that's one thing that we could do. Reach your customers. We'll just keep the Pinterest option. So I'm not even going to do Jetpack right now. We'll just keep Pinterest and click on continue. Okay, it's going to say, welcome to the RV Slices shop. So now we have a shop set up on our website. So if we click on preview store here, at this point right now, this is what our website looks like. So this is our shop page. No products were found. If we click on RV Slices shop, this will be our home page. So let's just look at our website real quick. There's cart, checkout, my account, sample page, and shop. Some of these are automatically created when you actually set up your WooCommerce, and they're going to create some of these pages automatically. We're actually going to end up deleting some of these pages. So this is our first blog post. When you install WordPress, it automatically shows a post of hello world. And then these are just a few different things that are on our theme. So the theme I don't know why it's showing mind blown here, but we'll configure our theme and the way it looks and everything as we go. Click on hello world. This is what our blog post will look like. So pretty basic. This is what a comment will look like. People can leave a reply. Don't really like the automatic theme that they install with the website, but that's perfectly fine. Let's come back over and continue working on our website. We don't need to do any of this stuff right now. Add products, set up payments, tax rates, sales, or personalization. We don't need to do any of that for right now. Review shipping. We don't need to do any of these either. So, okay, I just want to go over a quick note real quick. So I was having an issue with my SSL certificate. And when you sign up for a dedicated hosting plan, or really any hosting plan, you should get a free SSL certificate. Now, one of the things you're going to see over here on Bluehost when you sign into your Bluehost account is secure your website with a premium SSL. You do not need a premium SSL. There's really no benefit in terms of this type of an affiliate website to have a premium SSL. We're not collecting customers' information. We're not processing credit cards. All of our traffic is going to Amazon, so it doesn't make sense to sign up for any type of premium SSL. So I was having an issue. So if you're having an issue with something like that, now I went through WHM. So if we go over to our hosting, you access your WHM to get into your cPanel. So you see here when we click on our hosting, we come over to WHM, and then you might see something like this. Now this is the issue I was getting when I was actually on my own website. So this was, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So we proceed to our IP address for our WHM, go to our list accounts, and we access our cPanel. Now within cPanel, you can actually usually install an SSL certificate. So if you're in your cPanel, you're going to see SSL TLS. And if you go in here, it should have what your SSL key is, and you should be able to install it. Now I was having an issue installing it this way. I was having an issue installing it directly through Bluehost, through my domain name. So what I did, and what you can always do if you're having issues with your website and it has something to do with your server. So if it's an SSL certificate, if it's something to do with server downtime, any type of issue that you're having, come right over here to chat. And I went to chat, basically just put support for existing products, and then they're going to ask VPS and dedicated server, and then just go through the process. And eventually you're going to actually reach somebody who will be able to help you with this problem. And somebody installed my SSL certificate for me directly from Bluehost. I contacted them. It took all 5 minutes. And if we come here, my connection is secure. Cookies and site data, everything is all good to go now. So if you have that same issue when you sign up for a dedicated hosting account with Bluehost, it's not an issue I've really ever had. So I'm not really sure why I had the issue. If you do, just contact Bluehost. They will fix that problem for you. Now let's come back over here, and we're going to kind of keep going along with our our course here. So we have our WordPress website. We've installed WooCommerce. That's kind of where we stopped at the last part. Now we have our SSL all installed. So the first 3 steps are all done. The next 3 things are going to be basically all in one. So we're going to install the Flatsome theme and the WZone plugin. So I'll show you where to access both of those. So number 5, just part of the WZone plugin. So this is really more of installing it, making sure we have the correct settings. Next, what I'm going to do is install some of the different WordPress plugins that I use and some of the plugins that I'll be using with my website. So there are always plugins that you can add later. These will just kind of be the initial plugins I would recommend setting up. We'll configure some of our website settings, and I'll go through WordPress a little bit. And then number 7 is how to get accepted into Amazon Associates. If you're not accepted into Amazon Associates yet, you can still install WZone, but you're not going to be able to actually set it up just yet. Not a big deal, so I will show you exactly what that means. So then we will move on to our keyword research, content creation strategy, and how to add products, and some different blog posts that you can write. So I'll show you a few examples of some different blog posts. So let us come back over and start installing the Flatsome theme and the WZone plugin. Okay, so both of these are available through Envato Market. So the theme is through themeforest.net, and WZone is going to be through codecanyon.net, but it's all through the same exact market. So we should be able to come over here to buy license. The WZone plugin is a $49 one-time purchase. Honestly, it's way underpriced in my opinion. They should probably be charging monthly, but they don't. Flatsome is one-time fee of $59. You don't have to use Flatsome. There are some free WooCommerce themes. I'm not going to be going over any other themes in this video. I'm just going to focus on Flatsome. If you come to themeforest.net, they have an option for WooCommerce themes. So come in here to WordPress, and if you scroll down to the e-commerce section here, through there, they're going to have a bunch of different WooCommerce themes. So you can go through some of the different themes and see if one works a little bit better for you. This is one of the highest rated themes. It is one of the most purchased themes. You can see 221,000 sales. Reviews are really good. Their support has been really good. I haven't really had many issues with the theme, so it's one of those ones where I'm used to using this one. I've had really good experience with it, so I would recommend it. So let's add this one to our cart. And then let's come over here and we're going to add the WZone plugin to our cart as well. So we're going to go to our checkout. So if we come over here, you're going to see our order total is going to be $108. So it's $49 for the WZone plugin, $59 for the Flatsome theme. There are no ongoing charges, so this is honestly a pretty good deal. If it's a one-time fee of $108, pay with PayPal or a credit card. So I'm going to pay now. And then when we finish, what we want to do is download each of these and install them to our website. So let's pay for our plugin now and our theme. Okay, so you should see a screen like this when you finish, and then it's going to say an email confirmation is coming your way. Items are now available on your downloads page. So let's go to our downloads page, and you can see here if we scroll down, we have our Flatsome theme, and we have our WooCommerce Amazon Affiliates WordPress plugin, also called WZone. So we're going to download both of these, and I'm going to install the WordPress file only. Now, you will need your license certificate and purchase code, but for right now, we just need our WordPress file. We're going to stay on this page, and I will enter my license certificate and purchase code. You can access these. If you click on it, it's going to download a PDF. So when you download that PDF, you just have to come back over here. You click on download. You're going to see this. It's going to download the PDF. Just go in there, and your license certificate will be in there. I'll show you where to enter it. I can't show you my license certificate because I don't want someone to take my purchase code, even though if I use it, I shouldn't have any issues. But so let's download this one as well. So we're going to download both of these files, and then we're going to come back over to our website, and let's come into the back end of our website again. So we're going to go to our wplogin.php page. You could also do WP admin. So I'm going to enter my username and password, and we will do remember me and login. Now, if you're making changes on your website too, and let's just say you fix your SSL or you change your homepage and you're having issues with something, what may end up happening is you may have to clear your history. So just go up to the top, remove your history, and that's really all you have to do sometimes to make sure that you're actually seeing those changes. So just one thing to keep in mind. So now we are on our step where we're installing our Flatsome theme, our WZone plugin. So let's come over to our appearance, and we're going to go to themes. We'll start with Flatsome, and then we will install the WooCommerce plugin. So we're currently using the 2023 plugin. This is the default theme through WordPress. So we're going to come up here to add new, and then what we're going to do is click on upload theme. Click on choose file, and this is where we want to have our theme directly from that zip format that we downloaded and just choose that file and click on Install Now. Okay, so we have our theme forest file here and we're going to click on Install Now. And this is our Flatsome theme that we'll be installing. Okay, theme installed successfully. Now we want to activate our theme. Okay, now that we're going to go through the setup wizard for Flatsome, it's a pretty quick process. So let's go. We'll go through this pretty quickly. First things first, enter your purchase code. So that is where you come back over here. We go to our downloads here and open this PDF. So I'm going to enter my purchase code and kind of fast forward through this part. Okay, so you should see something like this. Your site is registered. Thank you. Enjoy Flatsome and one-click updates. So now we will always have updates for this theme. So we don't have to ever worry about not being updated. Just make sure you keep your theme updated over time. So our child theme, I'm not going to be setting up a child theme. So if you want to use a child theme, you can. Basically, it allows you to update the source code of your child theme and you don't change anything as far as your main theme. For me, I'm going to skip this step, and I generally don't use child themes. I know some people love child themes, just not something I generally do, so I'm not going to be using it. Default plugins says this will install the default plugins included with Flatsome. You can add and remove plugins later on from within WordPress. So what you could do is just click on continue. There are different ones that you can use here. So a lot of times I'll just click on continue. This will install all the plugins, and then we could always delete them later. So sometimes if you install them, then you won't get any error messages, and just make sure you keep these plugins updated even if you're not using them. I'll show you a way to enable automatic updates for your plugins. Okay, so now installing demo content, I generally just keep all of this and we'll click on continue and install all of this demo content. So just a note, the way this works is it's going to install a demo post, page, block, submission, products, portfolio. So then what you could always do is go back and edit some of that demo content, but it helps to kind of see some of the demo content directly from your WordPress dashboard. Okay, next is going to be logo and design. So it's automatically going to upload this Flatsome logo when we get started. So what we could do is create a new logo, but what I would recommend doing is just ordering a logo from Fiverr.com. So when you go to Fiverr, all you have to do is search for logo design, or they have it right here. Just click on logo design and you're going to get all sorts of different logo ideas. Now there's minimalist, hand-drawn, vintage, cartoon, 3D. So if you're not sure exactly what you're trying to, what logo you're looking for, then just look through some of the different designs, see when you find one that you like. Some people love minimalist logo designs. I personally prefer a minimalist logo, but other people like different types of designs like 3D or cartoon. So it really depends on your brand and what you're trying to go after. But you can see, I mean, the prices are pretty low from $15. You can find them $10. Sometimes you could find one for $5. The good thing is that people for $15 will do 3 different logo designs. And even if you don't like them, a lot of times you could say, not a huge fan of any 3, and they'll give you a few more designs as well. So come in here, get a few different logos. A lot of times I'll order from a couple different sellers and then go through the different logos and see which one I like the best. So as you're setting up your theme, what you could do is upload a new logo. We could always customize this in our theme options later, which I will go over. Select the preset design. Now there's a bunch of different preset designs here. So you can always change your preset design later on as well. But if you see one that you really like, something you're trying to go after, I generally just stick with the main design here. And a lot of times I don't even use one of these designs. So we're going to click on continue now and continue to move forward a bit. Okay, help and support. We are going to click on agree and continue. And now we're all ready to go. So next step, set up WooCommerce. We already have WooCommerce installed. We can view our new website, but let's return to the WordPress dashboard first. Let's install the WZone plugin next. So when you're installing themes, you go through appearance and themes. When you're installing your plugins, what you want to do is find your plugins, and then we're going to go to add new. Same exact thing with the plugin. We're just going to upload the zip file that we downloaded directly from Code Canyon when we made our purchase. So upload our plugin by clicking on the button up here. Choose your file. Okay, we have our zip file here now. We're going to install this and activate this plugin. Same thing we did with the theme. The other thing is make sure you come over to your plugin. We need our license certificate and purchase code for our plugin as well. So we'll be doing that as we set it up. Okay, we have our plugin here. Now we're going to activate our WZone plugin so we can start importing some Amazon products. So I'll show you how to import Amazon products, how we can create product categories, and some best practices with that as well. Okay, so they're saying for the best possible user experience with this plugin, use any of the AA team custom themes. So if you want to try one of these themes, you can as well. I think I've used Kingdom before. I wasn't a huge fan of Kingdom. If you're interested in them, you can try some of those other themes. It's good to test different themes and see what you like. Really depends on the type of website you're trying to create. Okay, do we want more content for upcoming imported products, automatically import up to 10 additional images for each variation. So if you want this WordPress plugin, additional variation images, you can do that as well. I'm going to dismiss this notice. Compare Azon, Amazon product comparison tables. We'll eventually use some of these different plugins. We might even use Compare Azon. For right now, we're not going to be doing that. G Products allows you to embed and display several Amazon products and provide relevant information. So we might try both of these plugins later on down the line. If you're following along and you join the Surfside PPC membership, again, you can join Surfside, my membership, where I'm going to continue to build this website by going to surfsideppc.com/membership. That will bring you directly to this page where you can sign up for my membership and access all of my premium videos, where I'll be building an Amazon affiliate store. So if you're interested in that, that's where you can join my membership. Obviously, you have to sign into your YouTube account first and foremost. So let's come back over. We'll pause our video. Let's come back over here to our WZone plugin. So this is what the WZone plugin looks like. There's a lot of different things to kind of look at. First things first, we're going to enter our item purchase code. You get that from the PDF in the previous step that I showed you, the license certificate and purchase code when you access that PDF, or you could download the text file. It has it in there as well. So we'll come over here. I'm going to enter my purchase code and activate now. So this one, it doesn't really matter if you see, I don't think. So we're going to activate this, and now it's going to bring us through the WZone setup wizard. So I know there's a lot of setup wizards going on, but they are important. So what kind of website is rvslices.com? Basically, blog, online store. I'm just going to call it a blog, and we're going to click on next. Okay, what is the state of the website? So fresh install, we'll click on next. What is the purpose for WZone? I already have a website, want to earn easy money. Creating a new website, sole purpose of having a store. I already have a website, want to earn some easy money with affiliation. So it doesn't really matter which one you choose too much here, but we're going to be not doing the checkout process at all. On-site cart. So this is an option where users can continuously add products to the cart, and then when they go to check out their cart, that's when they will be sent to Amazon. I never use the on-site cart, so that's just not something that I do. Basically, I keep the 90-day cookies, but when somebody clicks on Learn More on one of my websites, so if we come over here to Beachfront Decor, scroll down, and somebody clicks on Learn More, I don't have the Add to Cart option. They just go directly to Amazon with whatever product they click on. So coming back over here, that is one option that you have. 90-day cookies, keep this. Cross-selling, show frequently bought together products. So you can keep that. There are also plugins that can handle that as well. Product availability by country shows if a product is available in a certain country. Generally, I won't do that. I mean, most of my websites are really geared towards the United States. I do get some traffic from Canada and UK, and I actually get checks in Canadian and UK dollars. So those come separately from my US commissions. So you can do product availability by country. I'm not going to be doing that because I'm not going to be trying to say, okay, yeah, this product is available in Canada or the UK. Really, my website is going to be more geared towards the United States, and I do know I will get some traffic from some of the other countries as well. Show coupon. So this option will display coupons if they are available on products. I generally don't keep this one. I don't think it pulls in the actual live coupon from Amazon. Maybe there's a way to do that. I don't do that, so we're not going to show a coupon. No checkout email. Remote Amazon images. This option will display all product images from Amazon Content Delivery Network. So we're going to use this one. Show free shipping. We're not going to be doing that. So we're going to click on next, just keeping these three checked. You can change these. So these you can always change. So if you want to try different things, you can always try different things. I always say you can listen to me, but I honestly don't test every single possible thing. So if you go and you test a few different things, basically once I have things set up, then that's kind of how I keep it configured. And I only change things if I absolutely have to. Prices set up, I generally do only Amazon. Import product from merchant, I generally do only Amazon. Import as, so you can import products as a draft or as published products. If you're not importing that many products and you want to go and edit some of the different products, you can import them as a draft. I generally just import as publish. So if we come over here to Beachfront Decor, you can see I have these really long titles that are exactly the same titles as Amazon. Really, a best practice would be to import products and to update each of them. I used to do that with Beachfront Decor. Now I have 27,000 products. So a lot of times I will import hundreds of products at a time, not in the same go, but in a single day, I'll import in hundreds of products. So importing and editing hundreds of products just became way too time consuming. So it's just not something that I do. But you can import as a draft and then publish the products after you edit them. Import products with price 0. I don't ever do this. So sometimes your products will go out of stock, and there's different ways to handle that, which I will go over. Import attributes. So allow you to import product item attributes. Keep this checked, and we will go to next. Okay, next is going to be fine tuning. How many images to download for each product? I generally keep this at 3. So you can do 2 or 3. You don't need a million images for a product. If you think about when you're purchasing something, how often are you looking at each individual image? The number of images depends on what you're actually selling. So in this case, I mean, this website is my RV website, but for my website, brickpop.com, I don't think I need a million different pictures. People can see a picture like this and really get a good idea of exactly what this product looks like. So the only area where some of the other pictures will be helpful is seeing some dimensions with how large something is, but having another picture of this product with a kid playing with it, to me, isn't going to sell the product any better than having a regular picture. And too many images on your server can really slow things down. So generally, I don't do any number of images. Variations. So some products have a ton of different variations. If you go on Amazon and you look up Under Armour t-shirts, Under Armour will sell one t-shirt in 50 different colors. So that is a product with variations. If you want to import every variation for a product, then what you want to do is select all here. I generally don't do variations. So the one downside with not doing variations is if we come down here, when I import different types of bedding, I may have this piece of bedding. This is the king size. I may have this in king, queen, full. They are all separate products. So basically the main thing for me is I kind of try to categorize these products as best as I can. So when someone's searching for king bedding, they're going to see this. When someone's searching for queen beach bedding, they'll see the queen version of this product. So that's generally the way that I do it as far as variations go. I've never done variations, so I generally just keep this as none, but you can do variations if you want to. There will also be an option when you're importing products to do this as well. Spinning on import, choose if you want to auto spin content at Amazon import to avoid Google finding duplicate content. Your products will be duplicate. The thing to remember is when you're selling online, so I have this product on my website, and I guarantee you a lot of other people, especially if they're popular products, a lot of other people are importing the same exact product. So somebody may have the same exact title here, may have a very similar description, because a lot of people are importing products from Amazon. And what a lot of things you'll find is there are products on Walmart, on Amazon, on Overstock, on eBay that all have pretty much the same title, description, everything. So when sellers are publishing a product, a lot of times they're creating one product and then they're publishing it to all these different channels. So there's a lot of duplicate products really across online in general. So it really shouldn't hurt you that much to have some duplicate content, but I generally do spin on import, but Google will still find that these products are duplicate content and they're being sold elsewhere. So unless you're updating every single product description, product title, you're going to be basically having some type of duplicate content. When it comes to products, I don't find it as big of an issue as when it comes to actual written content. So next is going to be our checkout message. So it's going to say you will be redirected to Amazon website to complete your checkout. It will pull in the Amazon URL. Redirect in, I generally just do 1 second, try to do this as fast as possible. Buy button custom text. So you could do something like buy now. I generally use learn more. This is something you could also test. You could do something like best price here. So we can try different things. Let's just do learn more for now and keep it simple. Okay, buy button opens in, and I generally do a new tab because I want people to stay on my website and click on more products. As of text font size. So this I generally just keep as is. So the as of text will show on your product pages. So if you come over here, we open up this product right here. Okay, so on your product page, so we have product image here. So you'll see here, this is why I only import a few images because some of these will have 10 different images. So importing these 3 images is perfectly fine for someone to see what a product looks like. So it's going to say Amazon.com price, and it's going to say as of and have a date here. So that's when this was last synced. So I need to resync this product, obviously. So it's a best practice to keep your products synced. As you add more and more products, it can be a challenge. Scroll down, someone clicks on learn more, and that is when they will actually go to Amazon, and it will be a commission for me if they purchased something from Amazon. It doesn't even need to be this product. So let's come back over here just to kind of show you what the as of text means, and we're going to click on next. Okay, so now the following fields are required in order to send requests to Amazon, retrieve data about products and listings. If you do not already have access keys set up, visit the AWS account management page to create and retrieve them. So your access key ID, secret access key ID, and your affiliate IDs will all be managed through your Amazon Associates account. So if I go and access my Amazon Associates account now, okay, first things first, I'm signed into the Amazon Associates program. You can access it by going to affiliate-program.amazon.com. If you do a Google search for Amazon Associates, this will come up as well. So what I'm going to show you now is if we scroll down here, you're going to see my tracking IDs. You can access those by clicking on your email in the top right corner and clicking on Manage Your Tracking IDs. So what you can do at this point is add a new tracking ID, and my tracking ID would be related to my RV store. So what I could do is just name it RV Slices 20 and click on Create. Now this will create a new tracking ID. So what we can do is we take this tracking ID, we copy it, come back over, and we are going to add it here for our United States tracking ID. If you're interested in adding some of these other affiliate IDs for different countries, I will go over how to do that in my membership program. So really not that difficult. You can do it all through your Amazon Associates account, just not going to cover it in this video. So the next thing that we're going to do is we need our access key ID and our secret access key. These are much easier to get now. It used to be a little bit more difficult, but if we come back over to our Amazon Associates account. So a few things navigating Amazon Associates. Basically, all your information is up here at the top as far as your account settings, your payment history. Product linking. If you want to link to individual products, you can do it directly from a product page, which I will show you how to do later on in this video. You can create banners, you can create native shopping ads, you can create mobile popovers, and you can just link to any individual page on Amazon. Just get an Amazon link, go to this page, and you can create an affiliate link using this. You don't really need to do that because you can use the stripe that is at the very top of the page when you are an Amazon associate. And just to show you, the Amazon Associates site stripe just looks like this. So from any page, you can get a text link. A lot of pages, you can get an image link, a text and image link. You can create native shopping ads, and then you can actually share this page directly to Facebook or Twitter. Coming over here, see all Amazon bestsellers, and then over here, earnings, help, and then you can actually go into your settings and turn off site stripe if you don't want it on. Doesn't really make sense to turn it off. You probably do want it on. So we have our tracking ID now. Now what we want to do next is, so a few other things you can go through here: promotions, creator connections, Idea Hub, Amazon Bounty Program, promo codes, creator rewards. Tools, site stripe, link checker. This is what we want right here: product advertising API. So we're going to come in here to our product advertising API. We're going to scroll down, and what you're going to see is you're going to have access key and secret access key IDs. Now I need to actually, you can only have 2 at a time, but you can use access key IDs for different websites. So I can take this access key ID and I can use the same exact access key ID on this new website that I'm building. I can use the same one on my website, brickpop.com, which I'm eventually going to add an Amazon affiliate store to, and the same key for beachfrontdecor.com. So that's not a problem. So what we want to do now is I need to create a new access key ID. So I need to delete one of my access key IDs. That means if I have any websites using this access key ID, they need to be updated as well. So now I need to make sure I'm updating my other websites too. So if you have multiple websites, this is important. If you don't have multiple websites, you basically create your credentials once. You can update your credentials. They say they recommend changing them every 90 days. I don't know exactly why, but maybe it just helps to have updated keys. I haven't had any issues, and I've been using the same, you can see right here, since 2021. This one I've recently updated, so I only recently did that because I was showing another example for a video. So let's come over here to our access key ID. We're going to delete this one at the top. And now what we want to do is click on Add Credentials. So when we add credentials, it's going to give us a new access key and a new secret key. Now, you need to make sure you download and save these credentials. They're only going to show this secret key at once. So if you don't download it, then that's the only time you'll see it. I will be creating new access keys after this video ends, so don't worry. So wouldn't recommend trying to use my access keys, but you could always try if you want to. Okay, so get rid of this and enter our access key ID first, and then we're going to come back over here, get our secret key, copy that, and we're going to paste our secret key here. So now we have our secret access key, our access key ID, and our affiliate IDs. So just to recap, you find your product advertising API keys by going to Tools and Product Advertising API. Now, when I went over earlier, signing up for different countries, you can do that through one link. All of that is managed directly through one link if you want to sign up and create tracking IDs for the UK, for Germany, for wherever you're selling products. So let's come back over here, scroll to the bottom. Main affiliate ID will be United States. Request type, we're going to do auto detect. Import location will be United States. And let's check our Amazon AWS keys. You can adjust these if you're based in another country. So if you're based in any of these countries here, just make sure you're doing it for your main country where you live. Okay, WooCommerce Amazon Affiliates was able to connect to Amazon with the specified AWS key pair and associate ID. So let's click on Finish. And now we have WZone all installed. We have pretty much everything exactly how we want it to be. So coming over here, this pretty much wraps up 4 and 5 for right now. We're going to do a couple more WZone settings, but right now we're kind of moving on to number 6. So number 6, we're going to be installing some WordPress plugins, configuring our website settings, our WZone settings, a few other things that I would recommend doing when you create your website. So now this is what WZone looks like. WZone 14 is the current version. You can always check and go back to this WooCommerce Amazon Affiliates to make sure they don't have an updated version out. If you scroll down right here, it'll always say, so right now we're version 14. You should automatically get updates and everything from the back end of your WordPress website. So through your dashboard and updates, when there are updates available for WZone and for the theme we installed, you should automatically have those updates. Okay, so now first our WZone settings. I would recommend going to config here. So our configuration and going through the Amazon setup. So new API, auto detect United States, for me at least. We have our access key, our secret key, and our affiliate ID. So you want to make sure you're doing that first and foremost. Second, going to our plugin setup. So we did a lot of these as we went. On-site cart, no. Get product short URL, no. Don't change anything here. So okay, one option you have here is product delete, move to trash. So if you choose no, that means that it will only be moved to the trash. So your Amazon products will be putting them in the trash. If you choose yes, if you want to remove a product, then you need to, when you choose to delete all products with price 0, I'll show you how to do that. When you're synchronizing, that means you actually have to physically do that. I would recommend keeping this as no. Keep scrolling down. We have no here, no here, no. See if there's anything we need to change. So for the most part, these are all good here. We can click on Save Settings. We didn't really change much. Come to the top, Import Setup. So import attributes, yes. Beautify attribute title, we could do no. So basically when we did a lot of these, we have everything pretty much set up, so we shouldn't really have too many issues. Keep scrolling down. One thing you may want to do is clean your log tables every now and then, clean duplicate attributes every now and then. You can do that by going to Bug Fixes. So that's one thing that you can do. Refresh categories, I never do that, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. So here's one thing that you can look at. So put Amazon products in the trash when syncing after the third try. Restore trashed Amazon products and their new status if you want to try to restore some of the products that you've already deleted. So all of these are good here. So coming back up to the top, that's pretty much everything that we have. So shouldn't have any issues with inserting products using Amazon. You can also do eBay products. I never used eBay, I just used Amazon, but that is another option. And let's just click on Save Settings, and now our WZone settings are all good to go for now. You can see there's a lot of different things to look through here for your WZone settings. So on the left-hand side, few things that I want to go over. I will show you how to import products. We need to create our product categories first. So that will be done here through Import Products. There is a Chrome extension. I used to use it all the time. I don't really use it anymore. Synchronization, if you come in here, when you click synchronization, it just makes sure that your products are up to date with the current product on Amazon. So when your products are imported, let's just say we import this portable power station right here. If after a few weeks, this price goes down to $2,800, if you don't synchronize your products and go to the synchronization here, then it's going to show the old price of whatever it was when you imported it. So just keep that in mind. You need to keep your products synced so that they are up to date. So keep scrolling down here. There's more ways to import products here. Insane import mode is another option that you have. I'll show you how to do that as well. Import products is really the best way to do it. The no product advertising API keys is the best way to import your products. Amazon recommendations, auto import. I don't really use those too often. Plugin status. So you can go through some of these and download assets if you need to. You can see stats for some specific products. some ways to optimize the speed of your website. So that's pretty much everything on the left-hand side that we use for the most part. We'll set our plugin cron jobs. I will show you how to do that as well. So let's come over here. We're in the back end of WordPress. So dashboard, we've gone over our dashboard. Now Flatsome. If you want to edit your theme, you can just come right here to Flatsome. So we're going to click on the link, and Flatsome has its own page. So that makes it really useful, actually. So there's help and guides. So if you want to figure out some more information about Flatsome, you can go back through the setup wizard if you want to. The other thing that we can do is through here, we can do our advanced. So if we click on advanced, this allows you to update some of the settings with your theme. If you want to add any header scripts, footer scripts, custom CSS, you can see anything you want to change as far as performance, site loader, site search, a lot of different things you can edit here. The other thing we can do is come up to the top, and if you go to theme options and we click on theme options here. So this will allow us to customize our website. So we actually haven't gone to our website yet, but this is what it looks like right now. So let's open up our website real quick, rbslices.com. And this is now what our website looks like. So a lot different now. So we have some placeholder content here, and this is why we install some of the placeholder. So they have some different products here, the way that they look, some different product categories. So we can get an idea of what some of these product categories look like, what our homepage may look like. You can adjust basically all of this, and a lot of it you can do through customize. So if you go into header, and obviously I can't cover every single detail here, but what you're seeing down here is what you're seeing at the top up here. So what that means is logo right here is this logo right here. Search icon right here, this search icon. The main menu we've created through our menus section, this is our main menu right here. So you can kind of get an idea of what this looks like. The other thing that's cool, you can kind of see some of these different menus that they have, so you can easily adjust these menus and customize them yourself. Up at the top here, top bar menu, so some more pages here, newsletter, social icons. So if you click on the social icons, you can enter your Facebook URL, Instagram, TikTok. You can generally add different icons up here depending on what you're actually using. Will show up at the top once you add some URLs there. So you can customize the way they look, the way the icons look. Basically anything you can possibly think of, you can pretty much adjust using this customize section. So logo, site identity, this is where your site title is. What we can do is remove this logo, and then we just have RV Slices shop. So that'll just keep that up there, remove that Flatsome logo. This is where you can upload your new logo once you actually get one. Come back, so top bar, that's at this very top bar up here at the top. You can adjust the way that looks. Header main, so you can adjust width, text color, background image. Basically every possible thing that you can think of, you can adjust in here. So this is one of those things where over time you can adjust your design to customize it the way that you want it to look. Even if you come over here to buttons, you can kind of see that you can adjust the way a button looks. You can change your color scheme of your website. So ton of different options up here. So if you're kind of looking to change the way that your theme looks, this is where you can do it. It's all through customize. So that was just the header portion. If we come into style, this is where we can change our font. That's typography. You can change your colors here. So they have some primary, secondary colors. All of that can be changed through the customize section. So that's just one option that you have if you want to make some changes to the way that your website looks. Just kind of wanted to go over that as far as the Flatsome theme. Go to theme options, and that is where you can customize the way that your theme looks. And when you come in here, you can change the way all of this looks, from your product pages, your product category pages. Ton of different options with Flatsome, and one of those things where I could spend 3 hours just talking about design. So don't want to go too far into designing our website. I kind of want to go more into some of the different settings we should get started with. So blog posts. All of your blog posts are going to be here through the post section. So if you go to all posts, this is going to be where any of the blog posts are. Since we imported some of those blog posts when we set up our theme, they created some different blog posts here. So one of the cool things is there is a post with a gallery, a simple blog post, a video blog post, cool blog post with images, an amazing responsive and retina-ready theme. So let's just come through so you can see just another post with a gallery. We scroll down here. So you can actually create galleries. This one doesn't look like it's showing up too well, so maybe some issues with this gallery. Simple blog post pretty much looks the same as a gallery. A video blog post also looks the same. Most of these kind of look pretty similar. I thought they'd be a little bit different, but it's kind of get an idea of what your blog is going to look like. So comment section, and then some different products at the bottom here. So these are all not a bad looking website here. On the right hand side, we have our about section, some latest posts, recent comments, tag cloud. So coming back over to the back end of our website, those are all managed through appearance and widgets. So if you want to adjust the way that those look, go to widgets, and that is where you can update that. Portfolio, I don't use portfolio too often, so I'm not going to go into it. Media, this is where we upload any images, videos, documents, anything can be uploaded to your media library. So this would be one of the images, just as product dummy image, and we enters our file URL. You can set your alt text, which is a best practice. You should make sure you set your alt text for all your images. So this is where you can upload images. You can also upload them when you are creating posts directly through the blog post section. One thing I want to show you is through the post section, we click on add new. This is what it looks like with the WordPress block editor. So I would recommend going through this. So there's a bunch of different blocks that you can use to create blog posts. It makes it really easy to actually add whatever you want to your website. So this would be our blog post title. And then we have right here is going to be some of the different blocks. So you could do HTML, HTML preview. If we come down here, type to choose block, click on the plus sign, paragraph. So this is just basically text. If you want to upload an image, you could do that. Heading, you can choose between H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So click on the plus sign, it will bring up all the blocks. If we click on browse all, it's basically all these different blocks here that we can use. So there's an endless amount of things that you can even think of. Product category list, best-selling products. So you can incorporate all of these to create some really nice blocks, especially they have WooCommerce blocks as well, so that makes it a lot easier. If we come over here, Pinterest blocks, you can embed boards, pins, profiles. TikTok, you can embed a TikTok video, SlideShare, Imager, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. Basically all of these different things. If anything that you can possibly think of, you can use a block. For the most part, you're going to use images. You can create galleries if you want to. You can upload audio if you have some type of audio file you want to upload. Video files you can upload directly using blocks. Headings you're going to use a lot. Paragraphs you're going to use a lot. Lists you're going to use a lot. Quotes you might use sometimes. You can create tables, do pull quote, pre-formatted. There's a ton of different options here. So play around with the WordPress block editor. If we click on the W up here, it'll bring us back to our website. But makes it a lot easier to kind of edit your website by going through the block editor. They also have the UX Builder. I don't generally use the UX Builder, but you can come in here, add elements directly to your page. So if there's certain things you want to add to an individual blog post, this is where you can do that. So this is just another way to edit some of your different blog posts and change the way that they look. So if we come back over here, click over here, that will bring this up on the right-hand side. If we click over here, it'll bring up our list view, our outline of whatever we're doing. Now this is saying write HTML. You really want to get into your blocks, and once you start coming up with some of your blocks, that's where they'll show is over here on the left-hand side. So let's come back to WordPress. We're not going to publish this blog post. I will go over blog posts a little bit as we go. This will save it as a draft, currently uncategorized. So within your post, you can also create categories and tags. I generally use categories more. For example, if I'm doing RV parts and accessories, then I may have a category where it's, okay, this is all about RV lighting. So this is going to be my RV lighting category. Within that, I will only talk about some of the different lights that you can add to an RV, the best lights to add to an RV, security lights, inside lights, whatever it may be. So those can all make up different blog posts, and they would all be in the category RV lighting. Tags I generally use more for kind of internal organization. So if you're trying to say, okay, here is a specific type of RV part that I'm talking about within this, I just am using this tag so I know all of the blog posts where I wrote about that specific RV part. So just a different way to use tags. So pages are going to be more of the pages that don't really change often on your website. So blog page, this is where all your blog posts go. Cart page, I'm not going to use a cart or a checkout page, so we'll actually delete both of these right now. So let's delete those pages. They have a demo page and all of these different demo pages. So I'd recommend going through them because depending on what type of page you want to create, they do have some good templates here that you can use. They install 77 pages, which is way too many pages, but what we're going to want to create as far as pages are contact us, privacy policy, affiliate disclaimer. Those are some of the ones you should get started with. Terms and conditions you can do. You don't necessarily need to. Those main three I first started with. And then you could do an about page, just about your business, about your brand, and then you could do some type of FAQ page as well. So we'll create those pages later on in the video. Comments are all managed here, so any of the comments that people leave, you can actually approve them, deny them, delete them, all through the comments section. Contact, this is through our contact form 7. So if we want to set up a contact form, we can do it with contact form 7. WooCommerce. So you're actually not in the WooCommerce thing that much because this is really more for people selling physical products. But if you come here, go to home, orders, customers, coupons, reports, settings, not really too much to change as far as WooCommerce because we're not selling physical products, so we're not managing the orders or the customers. Products. This is where all of the products we import from Amazon will go. This is where we create products. We create product categories here. So there's a few different products that they imported here. These would be actually physical products that we would sell. So if someone goes through, purchases this product, this would be a product that we would sell. No images uploaded here for them, so that's fine. We'll probably end up deleting all these. Well, you will delete all these products anyway. It can be helpful to kind of look at products, out of stock products, if you're interested in seeing how it actually looks through WooCommerce. Payments, we're not accepting payments on the website, so we don't need to worry about that. Analytics, I'm not going to go through analytics right now. So here you can see some overview of your analytics, revenue, orders. Again, a lot of this isn't going to show for us because we're sending traffic directly to Amazon and we're going to lose our tracking once we send it there. Marketing, this is a Pinterest. I think this is just for our WooCommerce Pinterest plugin that we installed. Appearance, this is where we can edit the way our theme looks. We can add widgets. You can create menus here. And then if you go to customize, it'll bring up the section that I showed you earlier where we can adjust the way our header looks, colors, fonts, everything like that. This is a wish list plugin, so people can add things to a wish list. I probably won't use it, and I'll probably end up deleting it. All plugins, install and add new through the plugins page on the left. Users, if you want to add additional users, you can do that here. You can also go to the users page, and we have our current username, email. I can adjust this and make sure I'm using the right email, and then you can also attribute posts to the correct user. You can allow people to actually sign up as a user on your website, so there's different plugins that will allow you to do that, to create a membership website, or you can also add users to work on your website. So if there's people working for you, then this is where you can add them as a user if you want them to have a separate profile from you, which you should. Tools, honestly don't use tools that often. Import, export, site health, export personal data, erase personal data, scheduled actions. I don't use tools really that often at all, so it's just not something I'm going to go through. Went through WZone, so last but not least is going to be our site settings. So we have our site title here. We don't really need to enter a tagline, but we could do, we sell RV parts and accessories. So we'll just do a quick little description of what we do. WordPress URL, we're going to make sure we do HTTPS. Administration email address, you can update this here. New user default role, so when somebody signs up as a user, if you are allowing membership, the default role that they'll have. Site language, time zone, just make sure the time zone matches yours. Date format, time format, week starts on. Generally don't change a lot of this stuff. So we'll click on Save Changes here. Okay, so we got to re-log in. Sometimes it might make you do that, and we'll click on Save Changes again so we can save our settings here. Okay, so our settings are all saved. Next is going to be writing. So with writing, default post category, uncategorize, you can set a different default post category. So if I create a category of RV parts, then just make that the default post category when I'm writing a new blog post. Default post format, so there's different blog post formats you can use. Most of the ones we were looking at looked exactly the same. Sometimes I will use, if they have an option for the full post with no sidebar, sometimes I'll use that. So with some of my websites, I have been using that. So we'll click on Save Changes. We didn't really change anything, but now next, one of the important ones is reading. So with reading, what you can actually do is create a separate homepage using one of your pages, and then where you want your blog or your actual posts to go, so your post here is on an actual blog page. So through your pages, you create a page just called blog, and then you create a completely separate page that is going to be for your homepage. So this is the way we have it set up. So that means when people do go to our website, our homepage, coming back home, looks like this type of professional homepage. So what you need to do is go through your pages, and I will show you, and edit this page, change anything around that you want to, and keep it updated over time, and that will allow you to create different pages. And then any blog post that you write will go directly to, for me, it'll go to rvslices.com/blog, and all my posts will be directly through that blog section. So let's dismiss these notice here. Okay, so we don't really need to change anything here. You can add more blog pages or posts to a single feed. Syndication feeds, you could add more or less as well. For each post in a feed, a lot of times I'll do excerpt. Search engine visibility, I won't change. So we'll click on Save Settings. Now, the rest I don't really change too often, but permalinks is an important one. Permalinks you set once and you never change. You definitely need to set your permalink settings. So this is really important here. Go to your permalink structure, come down to the bottom, and we're going to click on Post Name. Then we're going to come to the bottom here, and this is where you can actually set the way that your links, your URLs are going to look. So for your blog category base, for your tag base, you can actually set specific bases here. So what I could do is just do category and tag. So keep it really simple, category, tag. Product category base, what I could do is basically instead of doing product category, what I could do is just something like products, and then it makes it a little bit shorter, my URLs, and then we can keep product tag exactly the same. Now we're going to come to the bottom. Our product permalinks are going to look like, we could do default where it goes product and the sample product name, or we could do it where it has the shop base with the category. I'm going to do default. We're going to keep it as default. It'll just have product and then whatever the product name is here. So we're going to come to the bottom and we're going to click on Save. Okay, so now the last thing that we need to do is install some of our different WordPress plugins that we're going to use. We have our Flatsome theme installed, WZone plugin installed and configured, our website settings configured for the most part. I mean, we're going to have to change our design up and everything like that, but let's not go too crazy in design at this video. We really just want to focus on getting our website ready to actually for growth, for new content, for new products. Let's install some WordPress plugins, and I'm going to install a few here. So when you go to the plugins page, you're going to have all of your installed plugins. For right now, we have installed WooCommerce, we installed WZone. When we installed some of them, so Yith WooCommerce Wishlist, Pinterest for WooCommerce, NextEnd Social Login, Contact Form 7, were all installed separately. So this was, I think this one was when we installed WooCommerce, or no, Pinterest when we installed WooCommerce, and then these other three were when we actually installed WZone. So you can deactivate and delete these at any time if you want to do that. If we come over to plugins and we go to add new, the very first thing that you're going to do is see some of the most popular plugins. So I generally go to popular. Contact Form 7, Elementor, Yoast SEO. So if you're not familiar with WordPress plugins, I'd recommend coming here to the popular ones and just going through each of these different plugins and just seeing what some of them do so you have an idea. Now you don't need two plugins for the same thing. So if you're doing some type of cache plugin, you can just set up this Lightspeed cache and not worry about any other type of plugin. I'm going to try to keep things simple here. We're going to start with WordFence. So WordFence will basically protect your website from people trying to hack your website, steal your passwords, anything like that. They'll basically set up your website and give you recommendations so it's as secure as possible. So we're just going to install and activate WordFence for right now. You can get your WordFence license. They have free licenses, or you can install an existing license if you have a paid license already. If we go to get your WordFence license, click on free, and we'll set this up through our email. So this is the way that you would want to set up your free license through WordFence. We're just going to skip this for right now. It's going to say our installation is incomplete. Remind me later. Okay, so they'll remind us again in 12 hours to set up our WordFence security plugin. Okay, so WZone already has an update. So it's saying there's a new update available, 14.0.6. So we're going to click on update. So that will allow us to update this plugin. Okay, next let's continue to add more plugins. So we're going to click on add new again. Okay, and now one of the plugins I've been using, so there's Yoast SEO is one of the popular plugins here. So we come over to popular, and Yoast SEO is a really popular SEO plugin. I've recently started using Rank Math, and I really like Rank Math a ton, so I've been kind of switching over to Rank Math. Yoast SEO is a great plugin, and Rank Math I've really enjoyed using recently. Gives you a score for all of your blog posts, and it helps you kind of look at how everything is looking in terms of search engine optimization on your website. Yoast has very similar features, so either or, I think they're both good products. Might be worth making a video about both and some of the differences between Rank Math, and Yoast. Okay, so we're going to activate our Rank Math SEO plugin. Okay, we're going to skip this for now. You do need to configure these plugins. I just don't want to make this video take hours of me configuring every single individual plugin. So we're going to return to our dashboard. We'll go through the Rank Math. We'll go through this all later. So another plugin that I'd recommend using. So now let's come back over to our plugins again. Okay, now as we're adding plugins, this is where going to some of these different guides. So WP Forums has one. Best free WordPress plugins for your website. Try to find guides for some of the best free WordPress plugins. The problem with looking at best WordPress plugins is that there's going to be people promoting some of the affiliate plugins that they have that are going to be a little bit more expensive than free alternatives. So look for a free version. WP Forms is actually my favorite contact form builder. I prefer it to Contact Form 7, so we'll probably install this and we'll build a contact form by the end of this video. So what you could do is go through all of these. So SeedProd allows you to create landing pages. So this is another really good plugin. Ton of different landing pages or ton of different plugins here. And just going through, so Monster Insights, WP Mail, Smash Balloon, Raffle Press, all of these have some different things that they do. So W3 Total Cache is a caching plugin. RSS Aggregator, Lazy Load by WP Rocket. So there's a lot of different plugins here, and I would highly recommend going through all of them and just kind of seeing, okay, this will be a useful plugin for what I'm trying to do on my website. Broken Link Checker by All-in-One SEO, that allows you to find any broken links on your website. Really good for SEO purposes. So these are all different plugins that you can install. A lot of times I install plugins as I need them. If I need to add a contact form to my website, I look for a contact form plugin. If we go to plugins and we click on add new, the other thing you can do is scroll to the bottom here, and they have basically a huge tag cloud. So if you say, you know what, I want to make sure that I want to adjust a few things on my dashboard, click on dashboard and it will bring up dashboard plugins. I need some help with email. Click on email, Facebook, Twitter. Basically anything you can think of can be accomplished with a plugin. And I don't want to spend hours upon hours going over plugins, so I would highly recommend looking at some of these lists of different plugins you can install, specifically free lists, so that you're getting the right plugins installed. Now, the other thing that we want to add is a cache plugin. So we're going to go to, and we're going to search cache through the add plugins page. Now, there's a bunch of different cache plugins. We'll just use Lightspeed Cache, and you only need one of these. Basically, produces static HTML files. It makes your website just load a lot quicker. So you want to just make sure you're using one of these plugins. There's a lot of different cache plugins available. You could also incorporate Cloudflare to your website. I will probably end up doing that, just not in this video. So Lightspeed Cache, let's go to our settings and make sure we have everything all set up to go. Okay, so just make sure everything is on here. So we should be all good with. Okay, let's click on Save Changes. Okay, so we have our cache plugin all available as well. So let's come over to our dashboard. Okay, a couple more plugins that I want to add. Some WooCommerce plugins. There are a ton of different WooCommerce plugins. So if you're looking for something specific related to WooCommerce, just come to this keyword here and we're just going to enter WooCommerce. You can also search WZone, WooZone, and there are a few different plugins as well that will help making your life a little bit easier as far as WZone. So we scroll down here and a couple of the things. So they have customer reviews, Booster, Square, PDF invoices, ton of different options here for WooCommerce. The one that I'm looking for is WooCommerce Direct Checkout. So we'll just do WooCommerce Direct. Okay, so Direct Checkout for WooCommerce. We're going to install this plugin now, and it just makes it a little bit easier when people click on our affiliate links to go directly to Amazon. So we'll activate this plugin. Okay, and the other one I want to add is WooCommerce shortcode. So there's a ton of shortcodes you could use with WooCommerce as well. With the block editor, I think they actually automatically have some of these, but just to make sure that we're all set with using WooCommerce shortcodes, we're just going to install the plugin. So, okay, down here, WooCommerce shortcodes, and we're going to click on Install. So that's just another one that we can use, and has a little button in the editor that will allow you to add WooCommerce shortcodes easily. We could also import our product categories to some of our pages just using the block editor through WordPress. So, going to kind of move on from this step here. So we have our website niche, domain name, dedicated hosting plan. We have our WordPress website. We've installed WooCommerce, installed Flatsome, installed WZone. We have done the WZone settings, we've done some Flatsome settings, and some of the settings for our actual website, and installed a few of our initial WordPress plugins. You're probably going to have to install more WordPress plugins. You're probably going to have to keep working on your Flatsome design. Just go through that customize section. I have spent hours upon hours designing my website, so it is something that might take some time. Get your logo from Fiverr.com, and now next what I want to do is how to get accepted into Amazon Associates. So this will be a pretty quick portion, just kind of going over some of the things you need to get accepted. Okay, so you can go directly to affiliate-program.amazon.com and join now. And that's what you want to do first, is make sure you join now. Okay, so application review process. I will put this link in the video description so you can read through it, but basically after you sign up, Associates team will check your application once you've driven qualified sales. So you need to send at least 3 qualified sales within 180 days. So that's one of the first things that you need to do. The other thing is they will check all of the websites you've provided to make sure they meet their customer experience bar. All of them must have robust original content, even without advertising, at least 10 posts. So, good example here is using my website. If we come over and we go to my website, brickpop.com. This website has about 35 total blog posts. So if I use this website would be absolutely perfect. I would have no problem getting accepted into the Amazon Associates program. So you want to have original content, at least 10 blog posts. You can also use mobile apps, social network pages, Alexa skills. There's a few different ways to sign up for Amazon Associates and actually be accepted. All your content must be publicly available, can't be behind a closed group or a paywall. That's the main thing they're looking at. Content on website must be recent within last 60 days. App must comply with mobile application policy if you're applying with a mobile app. Can also use social networks. So currently only accept the following social networks: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch TV. Application must clearly list your social media page's exact URL. So some of the different ways that you can actually get accepted into Amazon Associates. Account was rejected for using special tagged links. What are they? Why was it rejected for unoriginal content? Honestly, when I signed up for Amazon Associates, I think I was building beachfront decor at the time, and I probably had a few blog posts on my website. It wasn't some massive website, and after I wrote a few blog posts, what I did was I signed up for Amazon Associates, and I never really had an issue after that. Pretty easy to get accepted. You just need some content on your website, so get started with a website like this one. Start writing some different content. If you come to my homepage, you can see I have all of these different blog articles here. So get some blog articles. You can easily do this now. Even if you want to use something like ChatGPT, you can do that, or any of the other AI tools. So there's a ton of different writing tools, so you can quickly and easily write some blog posts to get started if you kind of want to make sure you're accepted into Amazon Associates. So let's come back over here. That's pretty much it as far as the application. When you join now and you go through the application process, basically you just go through the getting started process. Enter all your information, enter your website, make sure you meet these requirements before you apply. And then once you do that, now you can start actually importing those Amazon products to your website. So coming back over here, that is basically as easy as it is to get accepted into Amazon Associates. One of the reasons why I like Amazon affiliate marketing, they actually make it really easy to get accepted into their program. So they don't require some level of traffic or some type of, you need to have this many blog posts or anything like that. It's basically just, do you have a website? Is there some content on it? Is this website going somewhere? So don't just create a website like we've done and try to go to Amazon Associates. Go to the blog post, start writing some original content, and then you should be accepted without any issues. Next is going to be our initial keyword research and content creation strategy. So I'm going to keep this pretty simple, and I'm going to give you my example from my other website. So using brickpop.com, I recently actually went over keyword research for this website. So I'm going to open up the spreadsheet that I used for that one and kind of gone over. This is my new strategy as far as keyword research. So what we're looking at here is coming up with some type of topic that we're going to be covering. In my case, Montessori toys, STEM toys, educational toys, preschool toys, Waldorf toys. And then what I'm doing is just polling some of the top long tail keywords related to all of these different ideas. What we can also do is go through some of the different keywords that we can get when we type in things like toys, toys for kids, toddler toys. So 2 different things I'd recommend as far as keyword research. Number 1, create a spreadsheet that looks like this one. Start with some of the topics that you're going to cover. Using my example of the RV parts and accessories, if we come back over here and we go to our RV parts and accessories page. So let's just come back to all departments, search RV, and then what we're going to do is RV parts and accessories, and now you're going to see all of these different options here. So what I recommend doing is using the Google Keyword Planner. I basically use this all the time for keyword research. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Keyword Planner. This can be accessed through your Google Ads account. So create a Google Ads account if you don't have one already. Go to ads.google.com, sign up with your Google account, skip the campaign creation process. Once you get back to your homepage of Google Ads, go to Tools and Settings and go to the Keyword Planner. I'm not even currently running ads in this account. I may get an error message at some point. So I'm not even currently running ads, and it still allows me to use the Keyword Planner, and I can see actually all the search volume data. Sometimes you can't, so if you have any issues with search volume limitations, you can still get plenty of ideas from all the keywords. So starting with keywords, let's just say we start with RV parts. We'll say RV accessories, and we'll just start with those two keywords, and we're going to click on Get Results. So I could also add RV products to this, but using those two keywords, it gave me 3,700 keyword ideas about. And if we scroll down here, basically the way that I look at the content that I'm going to be creating is I'm looking for a keyword like this. RV covers 12,000 average monthly searches. RV supplies, 9,000 average or 10,000 average monthly searches. RV awning replacement, so then I'd probably just look at something like RV awning. Okay, so then we have RV awning right here. So now I'm going to come up to the top. What I would do is go to my spreadsheet. So we'll open up our BrickPop spreadsheet. We'll just scroll down a little bit. And I would just do something right here like RV awning. I think that was the keyword we had. Come back over to the Keyword Planner. We will add RV awning here. I think that was, yep. Okay, we're going to click on Get Results. And then what I do is I add another filter. We're going to say keyword contains, and we're just going to do RV awning. I want to find all the long tail keywords related to RV awnings. Last but not least, average monthly searches greater than or equal to 20. So we're just trying to find some of the top keywords here. Still gave me 178 total keywords, which is a lot of keywords. When we look at average monthly searches, just for keywords that contain RV awning, we're looking at, for a lot of months, 60,000, 50,000, 40,000, 32. So basically we see a huge drop in the winter where we're around 20,000 in the winter, but for the most part we're around 30 to 60,000 average monthly searches most months, which is a really good amount of average monthly searches for a keyword that's probably not that competitive organically. Probably competitive in the ad section. I expect every ad to be very high competition for these types of products that are for RVs. But if we come down here, what I end up doing is I take these keywords here. We're going to download this as a CSV file. Issue preparing my report. Let's try again. Okay, so I downloaded the CSV file here. So 178 total keywords. All I'll do is I'll come over here, open up that CSV file. So we'll center it over here a little bit. And then I'm just trying to get these two columns here. Our keyword average monthly searches. Delete all these other columns. Go by average monthly searches. Data. Z to A, expand the selection, and now we have all of these keywords ranked by their average monthly searches. So what we could do is come down here and just copy every single keyword all the way down to the bottom. We're not going to be creating content for every single one of these keywords, but what we're trying to do is as we start writing more and more content, we say, okay, electric RV awning. Now this is a keyword that we want to rank for. So the very first thing that I'll do is I'll come right to Google and we'll do electric RV awning. Okay, so first few things, when you do this and do a space, electric RV awning operation, replacement, won't retract, parts, replacement parts. These are all additional keywords we could target. If we're trying to rank for this specific keyword, we can create a huge guide and go over all of this here. So it's just one way to kind of go over every single possible thing people are looking up related to electric RV awnings. Okay, so the other thing that we can do, I recommend using the Keyword Surfer Chrome extension. So if we come back over here, we'll just do a quick search. Keyword Surfer, it's completely free. Be the first thing right at the top here, Keyword Surfer, and just add it to Chrome. The reason why I like it is at the top, a lot of times they'll give us actually average bids in Google and they'll give us the search volume. They're not showing it right now, not a huge deal, but over here on the right, they're always going to give us long tail keyword ideas. So it's just another way to come up with more keywords really quickly without having to access the Google Keyword Planner. What I like to do is see what is ranking very high for these keywords. So RV awning complete kits online. Now this is an ad, so make sure you're looking for sponsored. So Amazon just RV electric awning. Carefree of Colorado RV awnings. Motorized RV awnings. RV power awnings. So we're seeing a lot of these different. Now right here, 5 reasons to avoid electric RV awnings. How to operate one. So we start to get down here a little bit further. This is kind of the type of content I'd be creating. Best electric RV awning in 2023. Create a list of some of the different awnings there. This is saying right here that the number of words on this page, this is also powered by Keyword Surfer, is 2,500. This is saying the estimated average monthly traffic for this page is around 125,000. And this is saying the number of times the exact keyword electric RV awning was used on this page. So you're going to see there is a lot of competition for some of these keywords. So if we want to rank for a keyword related to, for example, RV awnings, then what we need to do is make sure that we are going over all of these long tail keywords where we kind of come up with, okay, 20-foot RV awning. That will be an article of here are the 12 best 20-foot RV awnings 2023. Then what we're going to do is create a page on our website. So it would be rvslices.com/20-foot RV awnings. If I could spell. Now what we do is we update this page every single year. We have 12 best for 2023. When 2024 rolls around, first thing we do is just update the page. Update the headline of the page. URL does not change. URL always stays the same. And then we go through and we look at those 12. Maybe we update it to 16. So now we have the 16 best 20-foot RV awnings for 2024. And we add more products to it. Or maybe if this one's not doing good with 12, maybe you just say, here are the 5 best 20-foot RV awnings, the only ones you need to know about. Test your content, see what works the best for you. As you start creating more and more content for some of these keywords that don't have as much search volume, it generally becomes much easier to rank higher in Google. And what's going to happen is it's going to lift all of your content here. So the example that I used for my Montessori toys is I went through and I found all of these different topics that I want to cover. Now, I haven't put all of the keywords in the list yet, but I did the same exact process I just showed you. So we go to the Google Keyword Planner. I search, and we'll do STEM toys here so I can complete that list. Click on Get Results. Then we need to use our keyword text. So we're going to make sure we update our filter. Contains STEM toys. Click on Apply. I could do this for STEM toy and STEM toys. So do it separately and take all of the keywords. Average monthly greater than 20. This gives us 128 total keywords. So what we want to do is download these keywords again in a CSV file. Same exact process over and over and over again to basically find the right keywords for us. You can also add these all to a keyword plan and download them all at once. I just prefer to do it this way. I think it's easier to keep my thoughts a little bit organized. So we're going to do the same thing with this spreadsheet. Delete this column. We delete these 2 rows. And we take this column, data, Z to A, expand the selection, click on sort, take all of our keywords, go all the way to the bottom, and we're going to copy this and add them to our spreadsheet. Now, basically, my whole strategy, and the best thing that you can do is kind of come up with some type of organization where you say, okay, today I'm going to be focused on Montessori toys for 1-year-olds. Tomorrow it'll be 2-year-olds. So you can use on the left-hand side and just come up with dates, the dates where I want to complete some of this content. I was just working on a piece of content with Montessori bath toys. I just recently did Montessori toys for 1-year-olds. So I'm going to have to do a lot of these for these STEM toys as well. But coming over to my website, and we're going to come back to brickpop.com. 18 best Montessori bath toys. So we come over here, we open up this page. I still need to add descriptions for each of these individual products. But basically all I do is I pull products directly from Amazon. I can use my affiliate link at the very top here. So using Amazon Associates, my site stripe up here, just click on text, make sure I have the right tracking ID for this website. And you can see all of these different products here. I pull the main image right here. I just download the image, re-upload it directly on my blog post. So 18 best Montessori bath toys for 2023. The way that I decide to create content is I see what ranks. So we come over here, we search Montessori bath toys. So first things first, sponsored at the very top. I also have some of these products listed on my page as well. So if some of these are at the very top when people are searching, if I can link to them as affiliate products, I will do that. Scroll down, sponsored, Amazon, and then we get to the Montessori Minded Mom. 11 fun Montessori bath toys for toddlers and preschoolers, 8 Montessori bath toys to entertain and educate. The main thing I try to look at is when were these pages last updated. So October 19th, 2022, this page is almost a year old since it's last been updated. Some of them won't have their actual dates, but right here, howiemontessori.com, the third result. So ranking above Amazon hasn't been updated since February 18th, 2020. So what that tells me is I have an opportunity with this keyword to rank high for it, because even though Amazon's ranking pretty high, number 4 overall, it's going to be hard to get above that. When I look at what is currently ranking, 6 best Montessori bath toys for toddlers, Montessori bath toys. Then we have a ton of products linked here. This is why it's good to actually sell physical products on your website and not always be Montessori bath time, a Montessori bathroom, August 5th, 2021. Basically for me, if I write 2 or 3 blog articles about a Montessori bathroom, Montessori bath toys, and maybe one other thing, Montessori potty training, I'm sure that's a keyword, then what I can do is I can probably rank pretty high. My blog post here, so I just created this blog post, so it's brand new, 18 Best Montessori Bath Toys 2023. You can see my URL at the top, Montessori Bath Toys. Let's first copy our URL since we have targeted this keyword. Come over to our spreadsheet, come over to our keyword for Montessori Bath Toys, and paste our URL, and we'll get rid of the brick pop version of it. Now I know that I have a page targeting this keyword already. So as I'm creating content, I can say, okay, I already have a page for this one. Even if I don't see one here, I still do a check. So I'll still go to my website. I'll search outdoor Montessori toys, see if I have a specific blog post for it. If I don't, we create a new blog post, Montessori outdoor toys. So we just come here, Montessori outdoor toys, and then we keep that page updated, and we basically just stick with our same template of, the types of content that we're creating. So coming back over to my page, featured image, quick introduction. I could probably add more content to this page. I still need to completely complete this blog article. There's a few more things I need to add, but what are Montessori bath toys? So just going over some of the different types of toys, what they are, some of the benefits. 18 best Montessori bath toys. So all of these images should look pretty familiar. Basically, I have number 1, number 2, image, shop this toy here. In between here, I'm going to add product descriptions. So just pulling the information directly from the page here. So just taking all of this information and writing a 3 to 5 sentence product description and some of the benefits of this product. The other thing that can really help is any personal experience you have with a product. So I have 3 children. So I can say, my kids love this Montessori toy. This is their favorite toy to play with. They've been playing with it for several years, and they absolutely love the waterfall. Giving actual real life opinions and your actual experiences demonstrates that you have some type of expertise with this product. If you're just kind of always talking generic about, here are all the benefits of Montessori bath toys, throw in some personal experience and you could really take your content to the next level. So that's kind of what separates, a good blog from a really great blog. And especially if you're looking at something like travel, for example, people who write about travel and just say, here's the best hotel in Miami, is a lot different than saying, here is what happened on our 7-day trip in Miami and the 2 different hotels we stayed at, what we liked better, what we visited, restaurants we went to. Is a lot better than just that generic travel guide of somebody without actual experience, without actual real life pictures that they've gone and done these things. So a next step for me would be to actually purchase these products and actually take my own pictures of some of these products and maybe have, not in the bathtub of course, but maybe have my kids playing with some of the different Montessori toys. However, I don't really want to use my kids for content. So we're going to keep scrolling down here, basically just a list of different products for sale. And we'll just scroll all the way to the bottom. So you'll see 15, 16, 17, 18. Why kids need Montessori bath toys, types of Montessori bath toys. So going over some of the popular options here. How to incorporate Montessori toys into bath time. Some of the benefits, which kind of same as why you need them. Best ages and conclusion. Now, what I need to add to this is probably a big Pinterest graphic that has all of these different products listed. Need to create a ton of custom Pinterest graphics. Could also put together a video of here are the 18 best Montessori bath toys, just using some of these images and say, first is the waterfall stacking cups, great for kids who are learning how to do XYZ. The more content you can create around some of these different keywords, the higher you're going to rank. And keep in mind, the overall difficulty that you may have for some of these keywords. Montessori bath toys, 390 average monthly searches. If I can get my page ranking in one of these top 3 results, it's going to drive me some traffic every month. So that's just kind of the way that I look at it. Continuously putting out content based on our keyword research, and what we're going to do is continuously increase our rankings. So I only have 35 blog posts on my website right now. So one of the things I can show you real quick is my Google Search Console account for brickpop.com. If we come over here to performance, last 3 months, now this is a brand new website. I literally just purchased this and just started working on it. Last 3 months, 20 clicks, 2.3 thousand impressions. We're seeing pretty steady results here. I mean, we had our best click day recently, and impressions kind of grow, drop, grow, drop. So we're hoping to just see an increased line as we go. But what we can see are these search terms that we're actually ranking for, and some of the pages that are ranking high and that are getting the most impressions. So since I just created a lot of these pages, they're not ranking too high yet. This one I updated DIY stem kits. So if we open this page, and same exact thing, 14 best DIY stem kits 2023. And we get right into these different DIY stem kits, a few sentences, best price for this stem kit here. If I can drive traffic to this page, somebody clicks on this button, they go to this page here, and this is an affiliate link for me. Essentially how Amazon affiliate marketing works is you're trying to incorporate your links within your content and trying to do it in a way where you're being helpful for people and giving them the best options of whatever it is that you're writing about, but you're also reaping the benefits of sending them to this individual page. Now, you can use that Amazon site stripe to make your life much easier and to link to all of these products. Click on Get Link. There's text. There's image. I don't generally use just the image, but I could use the image for basically the middle portion images that I'm using here. Text and image, so it basically has the image here and then the text, price, Amazon Prime, shop now. I don't really like the way any of these look. There are other plugins we can install that we will use through the membership section. Native shopping ad for an individual product you can also add here as well. So that's something you can put at the very top of the page just to say, here is, our recommended product and the best Montessori bath toy, or whatever it is that you're writing about. So that kind of wraps up our keyword research and content creation strategy. Just keep things really simple. Use an Excel spreadsheet, come up with a list of keywords, go by the average search volume, use the Google Keyword Planner. Even if you're only seeing ranges of data here for average monthly searches, that's perfectly fine. Rank it by average monthly searches, download your CSV file, make sure you adjust it so you are listing all of your keywords by search volume. One thing I'll tell you is a keyword like Montessori toys for 2-year-olds, let's just say this keyword has 1,000 average monthly searches. Montessori bath toys, we just saw, this one has 390. You may still be able to drive more clicks from the 390 average monthly searches than this one here, just based solely on competition. So as we get further down here, and I can just come down here and say, you know what, let's put together a blog post of the 10 best busy board Montessori toys. This page will likely be easier to rank than these pages at the very top. So while we're all chasing search volume, sometimes what you just need to do is chase a topic that's easy to rank for, start getting some traffic, and then what we try to do is tackle these really difficult ones. And we're going to create a pillar page for our Montessori toys where we link out to all of these different pages that we have. So let's just say I put together 50 different pages of Montessori wooden toys for 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds, 1-year-old. Then somebody comes to my Montessori toys page. I can link off to each of these individual pages. I can put together an article of here are the 100 best Montessori toys, just pulling toys from some of these other blog articles. So just consistently creating this long tail keywords for these long tail content, or for these long tail keywords, creating content. Can't talk right now. If we consistently do that for specific topics and we keep targeting long tail keywords, we will rank much higher for these short tail keywords with high search volume. So don't be discouraged if you're not seeing results right away. I mean, I have 36 blog posts, and you saw the traffic amount that I had for just having 36 blog posts. It's really not much at all. Now, I'm going back and I'm starting to improve some of these blog posts, so hopefully what we can do is start seeing some improvement as we continue to go. And if we keep our website active, we continue to create content, it will help increase our overall rankings. And then what we can do is try to drive some additional backlinks and work on some of our other marketing methods like social media, email, things like that. So that's number 8, our initial keyword research and content creation strategy. Next is going to be number 9. Let's start adding some products. And I'm just going to go over some different types of blog posts that you can write using some different examples from other websites. So there's a few different Amazon affiliate blog post ideas that you can write, and I'm going to show you how to do them. First, let's add some products. So we're going to come over to our website again. Let's open up. Okay, here's the back end of our website. And the very first thing we need to do is go to products and go to product categories. Now, let's just say we want to add, let's figure out a category here. We'll come to RV cleaning and maintenance and RV cleaners. So, all right, so we could use some of these ones here. These are some different RV cleaners that we can add to our website. So let's come over here, and first things first, they add some of these different categories when we set it up. I would recommend just deleting all of these categories. Again, I'm not going to keep working on this website. So what you can do is just come in here and delete these different categories, because if you're not using them, I would not recommend using these categories. What we can do is add a new category here. The other thing that you can do is when you're adding the products from WZone or from your WooZone, and we go over to WooZone here, and we scroll down, we're going to go to the No PA API keys import products. Okay, so we need to add the WZone No PA API Google Chrome extension. So let's add this Chrome extension to Chrome now. We'll add the extension. Okay, so let's come back over here. Come back over to import products again. Okay, and now what we need to do is just click unlock no AWS keys import. So we're going to click that here. And now you should see a page that looks like this. So it's going to say, for me, it says United States, all departments, featured, and we can search for products. So if we search, I could do RV cleaners. We search for products, and it's going to pull up all of these different cleaners here. So this is a toilet bowl cleaner, wash and wax, awning cleaner. So what you would want to do is categorize these products as best as you possibly can. One thing you can do is, let's just say we add these 4 products. Now, how many products you can add depends on your server. I generally add about 10 products at a time. So I basically have like one row of products here when I'm adding. Sometimes I have issues with adding products depending on my website. For beachfront decor, I've had issues with using this one. So what you may need to do is, if you're having issue importing products, is use the insane import mode is another option here. There's also a Google Chrome extension where you can actually go directly to Amazon and import products directly from Amazon. That's how I used to always import products. Now I'm constantly using this. If we scroll to the bottom, what we have here is an import list. So import product type, there's either variable product or simple product. If it has variations, it's a variable product. I always choose simple product from this list because I would prefer to just add these as separate products to my website rather than as variations to my website. I think it's just easier for me to manage, but if you want to add variations, you can do that here as well. So let's do simple product. Number of images. So I generally just keep this at 2 or 3. We'll do 3 for this. Let's enter 3 manually here, make it easier. Others, spin on import I usually add. And then number of threads simultaneously is how many products to import at the same time. For farmhouse goals, I keep this at 1 because that's the only way it allows me to add products. If I do 2, it'll just freeze and it won't work. So this can be an issue sometimes. And if you're having issues importing products, I would highly recommend going directly to the WZone plugin support and contacting them and saying, what's the issue here? You could also contact Bluehost and they may be able to help you as well. So if I'm generally having issues, that's what I'll do is I'll contact Bluehost and just say, having issues adding products, can you tell me what the issue is? Sometimes they'll be able to help you. Few things here. This is where you choose your category for if you're importing products. You can also use the category from Amazon. So that's what I'm going to do as an example here first. So if you don't want to create your own product categories, use category from Amazon and let's import selected products. See if we have any issues. Okay, so our first product was imported in 8.55 seconds. This can take up to a minute per product, so this can be a slow process sometimes. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll kind of add products in the background while I'm working on other things. So pick a couple categories for the day and then try to add those products. But you'll see 8 seconds for this one, 16 for this one, 16 for this one. So not too bad. I've had times where I've added products using WooZone where it's basically instant and I've been able to just really quickly add products. And then I have issues where things just don't import at all or they just kind of sit here and load. This one may never import. It might just stay in progress. So if you see something like that, really not the end of the world. Now let's come over to our products page here, and we're going to leave WooZone, just come over to products and see the products we imported. Okay, so first one here, next one here, third one there. So it only did those 3 products. The fourth one did not import. You can see over here the date it's published. So this is the Amazon ASIN, the identifier. The regular price here, there's no sale price selected. So same thing, regular price, sale price. You can adjust your columns up here so it looks a little bit better. So if you say, I don't really care to have the WooZone info, I can get rid of that. They have SEO details. So that kind of makes it look kind of eh. Let's add the WooZone info. So this is usually what mine looks like. So we have our product title here, no product advertising API keys. This is how we imported it. It's in stock. Here's the price. These are the different categories it imported with it. So it actually imports the categories really easily when you actually choose just to let Amazon use their categories. The only thing is when you come over to categories here, you do want to make sure that you're adding category descriptions. So coming to your products and your categories, in here in automotive, if we open up this page, you're going to see the slug here. So the way the URL looks, if there's any parent categories. So basically clothing would be a parent category, hoodies would be a child category. So we don't do none here. Automotive is our parent category. Enter a description here. You can enter top content. This could be images. This could be other written content. Your description will generally show up at the very top, so you don't need to do description and top content. The other thing is the bottom content. You can also do something there. Sometimes for bottom content, what I'll do is why you need RV cleaners. So for my RV cleaner category, I'll just do something like why you need RV cleaners, and then just write a few sentences about why you would need an RV cleaner. Custom product layout. So there's a few different options here. I generally just do none, keep it as is. Thumbnail. You can also create thumbnails for your product category descriptions. So that's another option that you have as well. So just keep in mind all of that as you are setting up your product categories. Now, we're using rank math, but it's not actually, I don't know if we actually have it all set up yet. Yoast SEO at the very bottom here for categories will allow you to edit those categories as well. I haven't used rank math yet for a WooCommerce website. So Yoast, I like that Yoast at the bottom of here. I can adjust my meta description. I can adjust my title if I need to, just to make sure that things are all looking good as far as the way my website looks in search results. So that's one way to import your products, is import the products and the categories at the same time, and then all of your categories are going to be over here. The only thing is, if you're doing that, you still need to go back and edit your categories, because you don't really want to just have categories that have a name and a URL. You want to have some type of description there. Upload an image. Make sure the image is SEO friendly with the alt text that matches what your actual category is all about. The other thing here with adding them directly from Amazon is if you look at some of these different categories here, so automotive, that's relevant. RV parts and accessories, relevant. Cleaning and maintenance, I want this to be RV cleaning and maintenance. Cleaners, I want this to be RV cleaners. RV washes and waxes. This is why I kind of prefer just to create my own product categories. If we come over here to Amazon, we'll use a different category for our example. So rather than RV cleaning and maintenance, or I guess we could still use the RV cleaning and maintenance. And let's just say for this one, we want to do RV molding trims. So actually, let's come back. We'll do RV sealants. Let's do RV sealants instead. So that'll be a little bit, so let's come back over to our website here. So in cleaning and maintenance, what we can do is a quick edit and just update this to RV cleaning and maintenance, update our slug to RV cleaning and maintenance. Click on update category. Okay, so now what we can do is add a new category, and our category is going to be RV sealants. We'll just copy it directly from Amazon here, RV sealants, make sure I spell it right. Then you choose your parent category, which would be RV cleaning and maintenance. So that would be where you would choose this parent category, write your product category description. So RV sealants are exactly what you need for your period. Okay, then you would upload or add an image, and display type, I generally do both. The default option is usually both as well. So when somebody goes into RV parts and accessories, it will also list all those subcategories within that category. So I would recommend doing that. Just makes it easier to navigate your website. Now we have our parent category here. We have our new category created. Click on Add New Category. Okay, so we have our new category here. Short little description. You obviously want it to be a little bit longer. How easy was it to add a product category? Pretty easy. Go to WZone and come back over here. Okay, so now we are back here to our No Product Advertising API keys. We're going to go to Import Products again. And from here, we're going to just search our RV sealants. Okay, we're going to click on Search for Products. And just make sure we choose a few of these sealants. Make sure they're for RVs. You can always click on products and it will open the page. So that's always a good thing to kind of research if you're not sure if it's the right product. A lot of times I'll also do a Control F and just search and make sure it's a product for an RV. So it's something like ProFlex RV, flexible sealant, perfect. If it's something like this where it's self-leveling sealant, something like that, I just want to make sure it has to do with RVs. If it doesn't, maybe it's still worth using. Okay, so this is RV parts and accessories. So it is saying that it is, if you look at the category up here at the top as well, that could be another way to just make sure you have the right product that you're adding. So we'll add that one as well. We'll add these 6 products. Scroll to the bottom, simple product, number of images. We're going to do 3, spin on import. So we're just going to keep this at 2 because we had no problem importing. If you do have problems importing, go to 1. If you're importing really fast, you can increase this to like 5. So if you have a really fast server, 2 generally works for me pretty well. Sometimes I'll go down to 1. So RV sealants here, and we're going to import our selected products. So now we'll import all of these products here. Another thing to keep in mind as these import is when you do searches here and all these products that are showing up, it's not going to actually give you the opportunity to add products that you already have on your website. So if there are products showing here that you already have on your website, you add them to your import list, it's not going to add duplicate products. What it will do is instead, it will just say you already have this product in your database. Okay, so we have 3 products imported already. These are importing pretty quick. So if I can import products this quick on beachfront decor and farmhouse goals, I'd be able to get a lot more done. But I think as my website got bigger, it becomes a little bit more difficult to import these products. So what's basically happening with us now is it's importing all of our products except for the very final one that we add to the list. When you see this where it says import selected products and it's still loading, that just means we basically had a little hiccup. This product's not going to be imported, and we can refresh this page and continue to add more products here. So all you would have to do is refresh, add more products to the import list, and then re-import those products. So pretty easy to add products. Basically, the process is just go to your products, make sure you have the right categories created. After you create your categories, if you already have WooZone open, make sure you refresh that page or your product category will not show up in the drop-down list. So this can become a little bit more difficult to do as you come up with, I think I have 800 plus categories on beachfront decor. But more categories means you're targeting more keywords. So we come back over here. Doing your initial keyword research is really important because then you know exactly what keywords you're targeting with products and with blog posts. So not only do you need a content creation strategy, but for a keyword like RV sealants, for example, and if we're targeting RV sealants as one of our keywords, then what we want to do is make sure we have the most relevant products in here. You can see we have 5 total products added. So we want to make sure we have the most relevant products added here. And then when people are searching for RV sealants, we can not only have this, we could also have a blog post of here is why you need an RV sealant. Here are the 12 best RV sealants, and basically just pull some of the best RV sealants directly from our pages. So you can use shortcodes from WooCommerce to do that. Makes it a lot easier to actually display individual product categories or individual products. Next, let's go over to finish out number 9, types of blog posts to write. Now, after this, we will be going over how to link to Amazon products as an affiliate, which we've kind of gone over a little bit already, but I'll show you some more options for how we can do that. So let's do some types of blog posts to write. So for this, I'm going to use a few examples from other websites that have some really good blog posts that basically just affiliate blog posts in general, but different ways to actually promote types of products. Okay, so a few different blog posts that you can write. First and foremost, just the standard product review. So this one is about a laptop, the Acer Nitro 5. You can find a million different product reviews here. So pros, cons, basically all the different specs of a laptop or whatever it is that you're writing about, and then just some content about how it performs, why you need it, pros, cons, benefits, what it is, basically every single possible piece of information that you can give to people. So a product review is one option that you have. This can be really popular with more popular products. Now, for certain products, it's really not going to be the best possible thing. So I wouldn't recommend writing a product review, for example. If we come back over to one of our examples over here, I wouldn't recommend writing product reviews about some of these different products here. So maybe something that has, 5,000, 10,000 reviews on Amazon, things that are really popular types of products could be worthwhile, especially if they're a little more expensive. So things that are really inexpensive or things that just aren't overly popular, there's not that many people actually looking for a written product review like this one. Now for laptops, electronics, anything like that, they can be great things to review. One of my favorite websites to go to, and New York Times owns it, but it's wirecutter.com or newyorktimes.com/wirecutter. And when you come here, you can see all sorts of different types of blog posts that you can write. The best backpacks for college and high school students. Now, I showed you a few of my examples for the Montessori toys, but basically here, 12 best engagement gifts, why we love Bosch dishwashers. This is another one right here. So you could do things like how to improve indoor air quality, how to clean white sneakers. Then within those blog posts, you can link out to products. So how to clean these, what you need. Oh, you need this individual product. You can find them right here. Click on it. It's going to bring you to some affiliate link. So this is a really good one, is a how-to type blog post where it's how to do something, and here's an affiliate product to accomplish that for you. The other one, 12 best engagement gifts. So same thing as what I'm doing with the Montessori toys. These are really popular, basically list of different types of articles that you can create. So these are some of the best types of blog posts that you can write. Basically, you either want to write something that's helpful, how to solve a problem with some type of affiliate product within there. You want to write just a straight up product review about some type of product. Or what you can do is also something like the 12 best engagement gifts. The other thing that could be really useful is some type of comparison. So if we come back to Wirecutter, I don't know if they'll have any examples here, but even if you're just looking at a few different products, for example, it could be like nonstick pans. You could do Calphalon pans versus Cuisinart pans, or pick whatever brand you want, and that could be another one as well. So best area rugs, Ruggables washable rugs, why we love them but also hate them, how to improve indoor air quality, how to clean white sneakers, how to get started with macro photography, why lighting is the key to better macro photos, the best sleep headphones but we hope for better, best modern bed frames. These are all basically different ways to come up with different types of content, and you can see they're constantly publishing, so don't be afraid to publish a ton of content. Best gas grills, you could do Weber versus whatever competitor brand there is. So different types of ways to promote different products and go over the different things that you're actually writing about, and then you can link off to all of these different products using Amazon Associates. So kind of a quick overview of some of the different blog posts you can write. I would highly recommend. At the very end, we're going to go over some successful affiliate marketing websites. So we'll go through some different blog posts that are really helpful as well. Just using my example from earlier where I said the best WordPress plugins. So when you search the best WordPress plugins and we come down here, WP Beginner right here. Scroll down, WP Forms is first. They may be an affiliate for WP Forms. Not sure if they are. I know they're an affiliate for WP Rocket. So they have WP Rocket here. If I just scroll over, I could see at the very bottom of the page right here, it's an affiliate link, wpbeginner.com/refer/WP Rocket. Just another way to incorporate affiliate links is doing a roundup of different products that people can purchase. Not every single thing needs to be an affiliate link, but I can guarantee you go through a lot of these. MemberPress, another affiliate link here. So it's a great way to create really helpful content while also promoting your affiliate links directly within your content, which is the best way to do it. We all know that we can link to, so right here, Opt-in Monster, we all know we can link to things like this, and this can be an affiliate link as well. So just a very relevant product to the people that are visiting this page and visiting this website. So this is just a different way to actually be able to get people to kind of interact with your content and hopefully purchase some of these affiliate products from you, because if you're solving their solution and it takes an affiliate product to solve it, that's perfectly fine. So next, let's go over how to link to Amazon products as an affiliate. So we're going to come back to Amazon here, and first things first, go directly to a product page or go to a product category page and click on the get link at the top. Make sure you choose the correct tracking ID from that. So I would do my RV slices. If it's an RV product, you can use the image link, the text link. Just take this link right here and just link it to whatever it may be on your website. So in my case, 18 best Montessori bath toys of 2023. We come over to this boat toy right here, click on the text link. We copy the text link. This isn't the right thing, but that's fine. I'm not going to update it. We click on it, click on the link here, and just make sure you update your URL. You should always test your URLs too. So if you, after you publish a blog post, there's nothing wrong with clicking on your URLs, making sure they're going to the right pages so you have everything linked properly. The better experience you can give people. So if somebody clicks on a link for this toy, they go right to that page. That's the best possible thing. The other thing you can do is just link to a page like this. So we just go Montessori toys, click on text, and we can link directly to this page. So we send traffic right to this relevant page, and hopefully someone purchases one of these toys from Amazon.com or anything from Amazon.com. We'll still get credit if somebody comes in here and purchases a sofa. So that's why you want to send as many people as possible to Amazon.com. Now, the other way is we're going to come into the back end of our Amazon Associates account. So let's come, and I generally just do this by clicking on earnings, but we're just going to come to the back end. Okay, so up here with product linking. So if we click on product links, this is first things first, link to favorite destinations. Choose a product line, choose a subcategory here, name your link, and then we get HTML. So let's just name our link industrial. I just did a bunch of random things here, industrial adhesives. So we have a preview over here. Let's click get HTML. Here is our HTML. We're going to highlight it. If we open it, it's probably going to link directly to this page right here. So we just have an idea of where it's actually going to. That's linking to favorite destinations. Link checker can make sure you're testing links so you're correctly tagging your associate ID. Just click on continue, enter a link, and it will make sure that you're checking your links properly. Link directly to search results, same exact thing. So we'll click baby nursery. Maybe we do cribs, name our link, cribs link, get HTML, highlight it. This will link directly to the search results for cribs under baby and nursery. Link to any page. So this, you just enter any URL here. So we just come over here and we put our link here, name our link, get HTML, and we can take that and do that link as well. To be honest, the link to any page I never use, just something I really don't use. Banners, Amazon, they're actually going away. So starting July 25th, you'll no longer be able to use them. It's actually after August 25th, they will not work. So no more banner links, so don't worry about banner links. Native shopping ads. Native shopping ads, same thing as the banner links. These are going away as well. I have native shopping ads all over my website, so I'm not sure what exactly they're swapping them out with yet. Maybe it's some type of other ad or product links that we can create. So if these go away, I'm going to have to figure out how to create some different product links. But it says you can use SiteStripe product advertising API. So we're going to have to replace our native shopping ads. Mobile popover, you just add a little piece of code right here and you add it directly to your website. So you can see here, learn how to add it to your website or your blog. And as you're scrolling like this, it'll come up on the very bottom of the page, just like that on mobile. So it helps you drive more clicks through mobile. These going away as well. So pretty much everything's going away. So I actually didn't realize the mobile popover is going away. News to me. I knew native shopping ads and banners. So basically all we're down to is product links. There's promotions over here. So different Amazon promo codes, the bounty program, Idea Hub, creator connections. I don't use promotions all that often either. So this isn't something that I'm using a ton of, but what you could do is create a creator profile. They give us a bunch of different opportunities of different types of products we can promote. Now, a lot of these are not really relevant to me, so not something I'm going to be doing, but going back to our promotions, and we'll go to Idea Hub. So this can help you find some additional products to actually link to. So I don't use a lot of these back-end things anyway. For the most part, if I'm linking to products, I just use the SiteStripe, take that link, and as I'm editing my pages, I just add those links directly to it. So kind of a quick little section here, how to link to Amazon products as an affiliate. The other thing they have are tools for Amazon, which I will go over in step 13. I don't use a ton of premium Amazon tools, so within my membership section for Surfside PPC, I will be testing some different tools, just something to keep in mind. Next, we're going to go over some Amazon affiliate marketing best practices. We've kind of gone through a lot of these throughout the video, but let's just do a few different best practices here. Okay, so let's go over some of these different Amazon affiliate marketing best practices. So I put together a total of 10 best practices. There's a ton of different things you can do with Amazon affiliate marketing, but let's go through each of them and then I'm going to show you some examples as well. So here's our list of best practices. 1, choose a specific niche. I've been very clear about that. Have a niche and make sure you stick to that niche. Unless you have a massive team, it's going to be impossible to recreate Wirecutter. They have a ton of writers. They have a ton of people writing about all sorts of different products. But what you really want to do is choose a specific niche and try to write about every possible thing within that niche. Writing detailed product reviews. So like I went over with the laptop earlier, coming up with more popular products and writing really detailed and comprehensive reviews for those products, and then keeping those reviews updated year after year. Once you kind of rank high with a review, you should stay pretty high in the search engine results as long as that page stays updated, which number 6 down here, constantly create new content, update old content. I can't stress that enough as far as Amazon affiliate marketing. Some people feel like, I'll put some affiliate links through my blog post, I'll add some to my website, I'll add some products, and we should be good to go. But the only way to really grow is by creating new content all the time, writing a ton of content. Every single day you should be publishing or updating old content. It's only going to help you rank much higher. Embed your affiliate links properly throughout content. Use product comparison tables. So those are all really good ways to kind of make your links look a little bit better. So I'll go over some tools where you can actually create product comparison tables. It is easier to create them manually too using the WordPress block editor. So if you'd rather just do it manually, once you create 1 or 2, it kind of becomes easier to continuously create them. Focus on transactional keywords. So basically what that means is some people might be looking up something like what is a bread machine versus people who are searching best bread machines in 2023. What is a bread machine is not a transactional keyword. It's informational. People want to know what a bread machine is. Best bread machines 2023, that's somebody who's looking to purchase. Promote less popular items too. So I went over one of my examples here, 7 best Montessori trinomial cubes. I think this has about 80 average monthly searches. This keyword right here, there are some long tail keywords related to it. So it's probably in total 200 to 300 average monthly searches of people looking for Montessori trinomial cubes. To me, targeting some of these keywords, it becomes a little bit easier to rank high. I can create these articles much quicker. Only 7 best Montessori trinomial cubes. Write some descriptions for each of them, write about the benefits of them, what they teach kids, when to use them, how to incorporate them, and that's that. And hopefully we can get this ranking. And if I get people who are searching for trinomial cubes, they're going to be most likely to come in here and click on my affiliate link, go to Amazon, and hopefully purchase from me. So coming back over to best practices, create dedicated resources and guides. So at the end of the year, the 100 best Montessori toys for Christmas. So that would be a really good dedicated resource and guide, and one I should probably put together now so that I can get it ranking and hopefully drive a ton of traffic to my website of people looking to purchase toys. And Christmas, everyone's spending way too much money. So that's when you want to actually really rank for some of these different keywords. Gift guides, Christmas guides. I could do Halloween Montessori toys. I could do Montessori toys for 2-year-olds. Best Montessori toys for 2023. Best wooden toys, best these toys, whatever it is. Those are different ways to create dedicated resources and guides. Use clickable images as well as buttons. So I think you should use affiliate links pretty much everywhere. So do them for standalone links, do them for images, make sure you're creating buttons, any way to direct people with a clear call to action, which last but not least, test different call to actions, test different product comparison tables, test different content types, write reviews, write dedicated guides, resources, use different product images, see what works best for you. So just to go over a few examples here. If we come over here, so on Forbes, looking at the best website hosting services, scrolling down, so just quick summary, and here are some featured partners: Bluehost, HostGator, Web.com. 10 best web hosting services 2023, and they have links right here. And then as we scroll down, really nice product tables here. So they use really nice tables here. Forbes ranks really high for a ton of different keywords, even though they're not a specific niche. It's like they cover pretty much everything, but this is a really good example of what to follow. So go to Forbes, go to the best web hosting services, create pages that look like this one, and you're probably going to rank pretty high. You're giving a lot of helpful information. You're answering questions people have, and then you have really pretty product tables where people will come, Click on learn more, they go out to an affiliate product. So this is a really good example of one of the types of articles you should copy and look at. So looking at a niche, inspiredbudget.com, this website is just all about budgeting, paying off your debt, building wealth. So sticking to a budget, it's the best possible thing to do. If this website tomorrow started writing about marketing, you're going to have a ton of people being like, I didn't follow you for marketing content, I followed you for budgeting content. Coming over here, the example of transactional keywords, Best Spread Machine 2023, and what you're seeing, 8 best spread machines, 4 best 2023 reviewed, according to rigorous testing. So what you want to do is come into these pages and just steal some of the different things that your competitors are using, especially competitors with large budgets. Best overall splurge, best budget, best large capacity. Tested by Taylor Murray for Food Network Kitchen. So you write an article, what to look for, how to clean it, how we tested them, images of them, best overall. Who even knows if they tested them? These images all look like standard product images. So 4 best paring knives. So they just basically have a template, stick to it, continuously keep these updated over time. This was last updated July 29th, which is about 5 days ago. So keeping your blog posts updated, making sure that you are following all of these different tips and then incorporating those affiliate links throughout, going to be really the best practices for increasing your overall earnings with Amazon affiliate marketing, and really the best way to continue to grow your Amazon affiliate marketing website. So keyword research, focus on those transactional keywords. It's not bad to have informational keywords as well. They bring people to your website, but as far as conversion rates go, if you can get someone on a page of the best bread machines rather than what is a bread machine, they're going to be more likely to convert. Embed your affiliate links throughout the content with images, with links, with buttons, basically all of those. Use pretty product comparison tables. That's something I need to incorporate in my own content as well. A little bit time consuming sometimes, but really does pay off in terms of conversion rate and your rankings in Google. Writing detailed reviews. You may not write product reviews, but just make sure if you're doing reviews, you write really detailed reviews, and you should honestly purchase the product and actually review it. Because if you're writing hundreds and hundreds of reviews, it may look like, okay, there's no possible way this person has actually used all of these products if you're not actually incorporating your own information, your own images, your own videos. So these are some best practices to follow for Amazon affiliate marketing. Different strategies you can use basically, but ultimately create new content, get people to your website, create high quality content, look at what's ranking and create better content than what's ranking. If you don't think you can create better content than what's ranking, then you're going to have trouble driving traffic because people are going to go to those resources. You need to create the best resources on the internet. Now that brings us into SEO, which is going to be pretty similar to what we're just saying, but this is going to be more along the content and trying to rank high and make sure that our website is just geared to rank high itself. So we'll come back over here next, and the next thing we're going to go through are some SEO best practices, some things to keep in mind as you get started with Amazon affiliate marketing. Okay, so let's open them up now. Okay, so 11 SEO best practices in no really particular order. So just basically some things you should keep in mind as you start building your website, and some of the things you should really focus on that if your rankings are hurting, then these may be some things to look at. The main 3 things basically I would say that contribute to your rankings as far as search engine optimization is whether or not you're doing keyword research and finding relevant keywords for your niche, whether or not you're writing high quality content constantly for your keywords, and whether or not you have backlinks from relevant websites. So websites like Forbes and other ones, they have thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of high quality backlinks. They write thousands of high quality articles. They do keyword research to target the most popular keywords. All of those 3 things allow Forbes to rank at the top of Google for all sorts of searches, from the best Montessori toys to the best web hosting. I don't know if they rank for Montessori toys, but basically anything when you're looking up the best whatever, Forbes is generally ranking really high. So they rank really high for the best website hosting because they put together a really great website hosting guide every single year, and they probably keep it updated throughout the year. Those are the main things when it comes to search engine optimization that you really need to focus on. A few other things to focus on: image alt text, your site architecture, so making sure your website is easy to use. You have categories where people can go to the categories, whether it's for blog posts or products. So for blog categories, for example, I write a blog post about Montessori toys. I link to all of my other Montessori toy pages. Within each page, I link off to other pages that are relevant, and so people can easily navigate my website. Using the best title tags should match your keyword research. They don't have to be exactly the same as the keyword, but the keyword you're targeting should be in your title tag and your meta description. Generally, you put it at the front, and then you can do the rest of what you want with your title. So for example, it could be something like Best Website Hosting 2023. Compare the top web hosts. So that could be your title tag. Meta description, check out the best website hosting platforms, etc., etc., etc. Incorporating some on-page SEO best practices, using images, using alt text for your images, that allows Google to actually read what your image is. It also allows your website to be more accessible, because for some people who cannot see, they use the alt text to see what the image actually says. Because there's some people that actually, if they're not able to see, they don't see the images, and what they have to do is read the article. And if there's no alt text for your image, then they don't even know what your image is. So it's also an accessibility concern. So make sure you're using alt text. It helps with your rankings. Other on-page SEO best practices, making sure you're using good URLs. So the keyword you're targeting should be very similar to the URL that your keyword is on, basically. So for me, I wrote an article of Montessori bath toys. The Montessori bath toys was from my keyword research. I wrote what I thought is a pretty good piece of content for that keyword. I don't have backlinks yet. That's something I need to do. All of my images have alt text. I'll show you that in a second. My website architecture, that's like an ongoing need to improve. Since my website's pretty new, I will improve my website architecture, but this is where menus can come in handy, creating a really good homepage, and then when people are browsing your content, being able to find other relevant pages from an existing page. It could even be related posts, related products. It could be on the right-hand side of the page. You could have, here are 5 other blog posts people liked who read this blog post. So some different ways to make your website easier to navigate. Using title tags, meta description, making sure that you are using your keyword in both of them, and you have title tags and meta descriptions for every single page on your website. So we went over on-page SEO. Analyze your top performing content and replicate it. If you find that, for example, I wrote an article, Best Montessori Toys for 1-year-olds. If that page ranks really high, then it's, okay, how many products did I have on this page? How many words do I have? What did I write about? What did I do about this page that made it rank so high that I can replicate for other keywords? Doesn't mean recreate the same piece of content for the same keyword. Replicate it for the other keywords on your list. Repurpose existing content. So creating Pinterest graphics, social media graphics, infographics, any types of visual content that you can create to go along with a blog post, along with videos as well. So for Surfside PPC, I will create a video and then I will write a blog post. Do my best to try to repurpose everything properly. I don't always do the best with it, because sometimes writing blog posts can be time consuming, creating videos can be time consuming. So do your best to repurpose your existing content. It's going to help your rankings, and you can rank really high for a YouTube keyword on your YouTube channel and on your website for the same exact keyword. So you're driving more traffic back to your pages. Now, if you have an image that's ranking really high as well, then you have different ways for people to actually find your website or find your YouTube channel in the search results. Last but not least, using content marketing to grow your social media audiences, your email audiences. The people that follow you the closest are going to be the most likely to share your content. There also may be people that follow you that find a really helpful piece of content, and they may link to your content as well. So it's another way to get more backlinks. So you want to get shares on your articles. You want more eyeballs on your articles. And the more people that are seeing your blog posts, your videos, your content, the more likely they are not only to share it on social media, but also maybe link to it from their own website. So getting backlinks really comes down to creating high quality content, creating backlinkable content. So a lot of times what marketers will do is they'll create a big roundup of different statistics, of different facts, of different things where people go, okay, what are the average YouTube costs? Oh, here's a good guide for average YouTube costs. I'll just link directly to it. So that's a great way to get more backlinks. But those are really some of the different SEO best practices, some of the things I try to focus on. So let me open my website. So if I'm writing a new piece of content, first and foremost, this is my title tag. So main keyword in the title tag right here. You want to, this is where I like rank math over here. So if we click on rank math, they give me an 85 out of 100 for my SEO score. So with my URL, it's Montessori bath toys. So this is a good URL too. In my description, discover the top rated Montessori bath toys so your kids can enhance their education in the bathtub. You will love this selection of educational bath toys. So my focus keyword, Montessori bath toys, basic SEO, using focus keyword and SEO title, inside meta description, in the URL, in the first 10% of the content. So Montessori bath toys right here. In the first two sentences, you should also include your keyword as well. Focus keyword found within the content. My content is a total of 884 words long. I've been shooting for a minimum of 1,000 for new blog articles. I think it only helps to have more content. Additional, focus keyword found in subheadings, image alt attributes. So we scroll down. This image right here, if we come over here and we click on block, this is my alt attribute. It's what the actual product name of the image. So the more descriptive you can be, the better. Making sure that all of your products have the alt text here. So this is the Munchkin Falls Baby and Toddler Bath Toy. That is what this picture is. So Google can read, okay, this is what this picture actually is. So just some different things to keep in mind. You also want to make sure that when people are actually visiting your individual page, it's easy to navigate. It loads quickly. So this is loading pretty quickly. Come down. Images are loading well. Easy to navigate. We're using headings. It's easy to read. We have good content. It's all kind of geared towards our main keyword of Montessori bath toys. So just some different SEO best practices to keep in mind. And then ultimately what we're trying to do is get more backlinks, increase our audience by actually sharing this content out on social media. So just some different things that we want to do. So that is going to be some of the different SEO best practices. So let's come back over. Okay, and next is going to be some different tools to use. So in my Surfside PPC membership section, you can access it, surfsideppc.com/membership. I will be using some of these different tools to create different product tables and different things like that. So let's go over some of the different Amazon affiliate marketing tools you can try. And I have a total of 6 here. Now there's more tools, but truthfully, if you're kind of getting started here, AAWP and Lasso are 2 really good tools. They allow you to create really beautiful product images, product tables, and you can present your Amazon products much better. Pretty Links is for managing your affiliate links, so it becomes easier if you want to manage some of the different affiliate links that you're creating, especially custom affiliate links. Pretty Links is one of the ways you could do that. Azon Press, similar to Lasso, and AAWP is the Amazon Affiliate WordPress plugin. I think that's what that stands for. So all 3 of these, 1, 2, and 4, are all basically to help you kind of beautify your Amazon links with nicer images, and I'll show you a few examples. WooCommerce Amazon Product Importer. So I have WZone down here. We've gone over WZone extensively, so I'm not going to cover that again. But WooCommerce Amazon Product Importer, that's another similar to WZone, and I've never actually used it. So that's one I may try to use as well. I don't know if I can use it alongside WZone, but I would assume that I can, because it shouldn't really make a difference if I have 2 different plugins where I'm importing products with. So let's go over some of these different tools now. So I'm going to open up these tools. And we'll start with AAWP, and they have a demo page here. So some of the different things we can do: comparison tables between a few different products, single or multiple product boxes. So you'll see a single here, some bestseller lists. So this pulls up a really nice image here. This is one I'll probably end up trying to use because I think it'd be easy if I can quickly pull in some of these different images for some of the Montessori toy lists I have. And then some new release lists here, some data fields. So they have a lot of different templates that you can use. Very popular tool. And let's look at pricing. So not cheap. This is going to be the pricing, looks like per year. So this is for one website. Might just be total price. So for 3 websites, 129 euros. Price includes tax. So this is for 3 websites. So I have 3 Amazon affiliate websites. So this is probably what I will try to use. 1 year of updates, 1 year of support. So AAWP, the first tool. Other one is Lasso. So same thing with Lasso. So this is an example of what you can do with Lasso. So they have our pick. WP Engine starts at this price. Here's a description. Try WP Engine. Here's the affiliate program. A couple other things you can do: create some really nice pages like this. So invest for free, our review, get a nice little image here, nice headline. So you can create some really nice boxes with Lasso. Lasso is not cheap. I think it's more expensive than the other one. So it can be a little bit, but Amazon integration, link health, and any income leaks, click tracking, dashboard, product displays, opportunities to earn more. So a lot of different things you could do with Lasso as well. Let's come over to pricing. So essential for 1 website, $30 a month, 3 websites, $75 a month. So coming over here, Pretty Links. So this just allows you to kind of manage your affiliate links easier. I don't use Pretty Links. I think I have way too many links to manage, but this is another option that you have to help manage your affiliate links. And this is $150 for 1 year of support and update for 2 websites. For one website, $100 for the year. Next is going to be Azon Press, best Amazon affiliate plugin for WordPress. We scroll down, product tables, comparison tables, customizable layouts, geo-targeting, shortcodes, accurate tracking, widgets. So text links, image links, single product boxes, bestseller, a lot of different ways that you can make your affiliate links look much better. And this one is actually pretty cheap compared to the others. So for up to 20 domains, $79 a year. For one domain, $40 a year. So much cheaper to use Azon Press. WooCommerce, the Amazon product importer, allows you to import products directly into your WooCommerce shop. Same thing with the WZone plugin. This is the one that we are using. So haven't used the WooCommerce one yet. I should use it because it's definitely worth testing. But just coming over here, just some of the different Amazon affiliate tools you can try. I'm definitely going to try, may start with Azon Press since it's such a low cost, and then we'll try some of the other ones as well. Lasso, little expensive, spending about $100 a month, but if it drives sales, it's going to be worth the price. So things that you can try down the road once you start driving more traffic to increase your conversion rate. Last but not least, some additional affiliate networks. So let's come back over here real quick. So number 14, additional affiliate networks to try, and then we will finish off the video with some successful affiliate marketing websites. And then I'll kind of go through a little bit of a process of some of the things you should do after you launch your website, some best practices. So additional affiliate networks to try. So here are some of the most popular affiliate networks beyond Amazon affiliate marketing. You can use other affiliates along with Amazon associates. So if you have Amazon affiliate links, don't limit yourself. You don't need to limit yourself. ShareASale.com I've used for a long time. Really good network. I'll go over it in a minute. It's really the only one I'm going to go over and actually show, but CJ Affiliate, CJ.com, formerly Commission Junction, ClickBank.com, RakutenAdvertising.com, Awin.com, Impact.com, Partnerstack.com, and FlexOffers.com. So, I mean, when you go to some of these affiliate networks, you can promote really massive brands, Reebok, Adidas, Nike, Home Depot. So there's a ton of different companies that use these affiliate networks. Some companies will create their own affiliate network and manage it themselves. So they may not be on one of these different networks, but what you can do is sign up to one of these as an affiliate. So let's open them up and show some examples. So first things first, this is ShareASale.com. When you sign up, you want to sign up as an affiliate. So merchants sell products. You're not an agency, and sign up as an affiliate. But if we come in here and we look at some of the information about affiliates, you could find your partnerships there. You can apply to specific merchant programs. Then you promote, publish their affiliate links, and hopefully drive traffic to some of your affiliates. Some of the leading brands in their network: Allbirds, Reebok, Nectar, Minted. So come over here, Etsy, Cricut, Candid, Deluxe. So there's some really massive companies on all of these different channels. Now, one of the easier ways to kind of come up with what affiliate programs you should join is do a quick search for your niche. So for me, best RV affiliate programs, open up. So I think Authority Hacker had one. I opened up this one here. So we'll open up this page. 15 of the best RV affiliate programs that pay generous commissions. So we scroll down, RV Life, Escapes RV, Custom RV, Camping World, Lightstream, RVT affiliate program. So basically I could say, okay, we're Camping World affiliate program. I want to join the Camping World affiliate program. So if we open this, it looks like the Camping World affiliate program is available through Skim Links. So I don't even think affiliate, might be through Flex Offers. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like through Flex Offers, we can sign up for the Camping World affiliate program. If we scroll down here, basically what you want to do is, in this case, you'd sign up as a publisher. So you're either a publisher or an affiliate. We'd sign up here, promote these programs, similar ones on your website today, register online. It's 100% free to join. So you want to find really good affiliate programs that have a history of paying their affiliates on time, that don't have a history of turning off their affiliate program when they decide to. So just some different affiliate networks that you can try. You can also monetize your website with Google Ads, like Google AdSense ads. So there's different ways to monetize your website beyond just your Amazon affiliate marketing links. So these are some additional affiliate networks that you can try. Now let's come back over here and number 15, examples of successful affiliate marketing websites. So we got a few different affiliate marketing websites I pulled up. So let's go over some of them. We've already gone over Wirecutter. This is a really good one to go to for some different ideas, and you may be able to even find your niche within Wirecutter. But we went over some of the examples of the different articles they have there. Something as simple as how to clean white sneakers. People probably search that all the time. If this is a good enough article, they'll rank high. And they have all of these different links here where people can easily go find whatever affiliate is that they want to for the product that will clean their white sneakers the best. So Wirecutter, NewYorkTimes.com/Wirecutter is another really good website. Outdoor Gear Lab. So they review all sorts of different gear, and a lot of it is things, hiking, camping, climbing, biking. So let's just come over to paddle. So paddle gear reviews, we scroll down. Let's see the 6 best inflatable kayaks of 2023. We scroll down. They have a really nice table here. So this is another really good example. Very successful website. Check the price at REI. We click here, and this is an affiliate link. So just so you kind of have an idea of what the affiliate links look like. The other thing that they'll do is they'll link directly to some of these products like that. So read more, our Oru Beach LT review. Okay. We got another one, $669 at Amazon. Click on it, bring us right to Amazon. So they have Amazon, they have REI, they have different affiliates that they're working with. So don't limit yourself to Amazon. Just always keep that in mind. Last but not least, thisiswhyimbroke.com. Basically very similar to the other two, but they just create these roundup type posts. If we scroll down here, hidden door kit. So if we click on it, it brings us right to Amazon. So now if I purchase this, they will receive a commission. They also have gifts by occasion, Father's Day gifts, 24 fantastic Father's Day gifts, dads guaranteed to love. Last updated May 30th, so they keep it updated. Cameo personalized celebrity message. Check it out. This is probably a Cameo affiliate link. Never forget Father's Day card. Check it out. So you can find that's an awin.com link. Exploding submarine resin statue. Awin again. So these are different types of products. They just create a roundup of all these products, and then they could drive people directly to Amazon and some of the other affiliates as well. So just some different examples of successful affiliate marketing websites. I could throw my own website out there. My beachfront decor website has been pretty successful over the years, although I definitely can improve this website for sure. But this website has made me a good income over the years. So this is another example you can go to and just see the way I've set up my website. And don't tell me all the issues with it, because I know I got a lot of things to fix. But these websites can get a little out of hand at times. So that is basically our Amazon affiliate marketing course. So at this point, you should have basically your website all set up. Now you're in the process of what you want to do is do that initial keyword research and start creating your content. So I'm going to use my brickpop.com as an example. And what you want to do is just start creating blog articles. See what's ranking within your niche. Start typing in your keywords. And then what you want to do is really just get started by creating content. And ultimately what you're trying to do is increase your search engine traffic first and foremost. Once you do that, that's when you want to go and create your Pinterest account. So I've created my Pinterest account here. I haven't even really set anything up too much. Create your Facebook page. I have my Facebook page. They logged me out. But you can see here's my Pinterest page. I have a Twitter page. I have a YouTube channel. You want to create an Instagram account. You want to make sure you create all of these different social channels. And then from there, what you could do is get started with email marketing down the line. A bunch of email marketing platforms that you can try. ConvertKit is one of the more popular ones. So convertkit.com you can try. One of the new ones that everyone is Beehive. There's also Substack. There's also MailChimp. I used to use MailChimp, but I'm moving away from MailChimp. And then if you just literally do a search, email marketing software, ActiveCampaign, HubSpot, G2.com has a roundup. This is a roundup here. So MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, MailerLite, Drip, Moosend, 7 best email marketing services for small businesses. So that's where you want to get to, is starting to kind of promote your content as you get further down the line. So as we kind of wrap up this video, I want to one more time go through some best practices. Choose your niche, focus on it, write content. Update content. That's your main two goals. Write keyword focused content, update your keyword focused content. Make sure you're embedding those affiliate links throughout your content, and take advantage of some of the tools after you start driving more traffic. All right, there's a few things I want to go over before we kind of wrap up this video, and those are some of the different pages that you should create on your website, including your privacy policy page and your affiliate disclaimer page. Now you can also create a contact form as well. I generally have been using, even though we installed Contact Form 7, I've been using WP Forms for that. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to add a privacy policy. I'm going to show you where you can get a free privacy policy and how to add it to your website. I'm also going to show you how to add an affiliate disclaimer to your website, and you should probably link your affiliate disclaimer. Just put it in the footer of your website, put it on the sidebar of your website, in different places so that people know that you are an affiliate, and if they click on your links, then you may earn a commission from something that they purchased from a third party. So just some things to keep in mind that you should probably do when you're setting up an affiliate website. Definitely need a privacy policy, definitely an affiliate disclaimer. So if we come over here to Beachfront Decor real quick, generally on a lot of my pages, I will put my affiliate disclaimer at the very top so people know that I am an affiliate. And then if we come over here, this is my affiliate disclaimer. You can come right to this page and just steal it and just change it to make sure you have your website here. But basically my affiliate disclaimer is, by using and visiting Beachfront Decor, you agree to the following: that we do affiliate marketing. We don't only ask for certain types of information. We don't store any personal information. We use Google Analytics. So just a few different things to put here, even if you're not going to be running ads, even if you're not running Google Analytics it's still worthwhile to set this all up. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics 4, and Google Search Console for your website. So definitely watch that at the very end and set all of those up. And then you're really just going to be trying to create as much content as you possibly can. Now, quickly, if we come to my blog post here, Beach Chandeliers, we scroll down. I get commissions for purchases made through links in this post. View our affiliate disclaimer, which links directly to this page. So let's start with the affiliate disclaimer. Since we have it right here, I'm just going to copy my affiliate disclaimer from Beachfront Decor, and we're going to come over here to our pages. So we're going to add a new page, and what we want to do here is just name this page Affiliate Disclaimer. Come down here, and we're going to paste this disclaimer. Now, anywhere it says Beachfront Decor, we just need to update to the correct website. So we'll do our rvslices.com. Make sure we do that everywhere. It's like it's just 3 different spots where you have to switch the URL, and it's really that simple. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Our affiliate disclaimer just basically says we may earn commissions for clicks off of our website. So we don't need this here. Okay, so let's click on Publish. You don't need to really worry about a meta description for a page like this. You can set your meta description, but okay, and let's take a quick look at our affiliate disclaimer. Okay, so maybe we do need to keep that at the top, but basically this is our affiliate disclaimer right here. So pretty easy, pretty simple. You can set this up yourself. Just basically copy the information. You could go to Beachfront Decor just in case I don't have rvslices.com live still. I don't know what I'm going to do with this website yet. Once I start building something, I always want to start something new, but don't really need more work. So that's our affiliate disclaimer. Let's come back over, and we're going to come back to our pages section here. So our affiliate disclaimer is live. The next thing we want to do is add our privacy policy. So I've used termly.io for a while for their privacy policy generator. So go to termly.io. I will put this link in the video description, but under products, you're going to see privacy policy generator. And when you click on generate privacy policy, so I'm going to have to open a new page just to show you the process. But basically, I created this privacy policy here. I did it initially for Beachfront Decor. Now I have it updated for my RV Slices website. All you have to do is generate your privacy policy. It'll bring you to the back end of Termly. It's going to ask you to create an account. It's completely free to use a Termly privacy policy. It just has powered by Termly there. Really doesn't make a difference that there's branding on your privacy policy. Click on Add to Website. We're going to do HTML format, and then just click Copy to Clipboard. And what you're going to do is come back over, and I already added this to my website, but if we search for our privacy policy, first they have a draft privacy policy. I would recommend just deleting that. It's such a basic privacy policy, it doesn't show anything. So with this privacy policy, we're going to click on Edit, or you're going to add a brand new page. So either way, I added a new page already, so that's why I just named my page Privacy Policy. And then at the very top, you have the HTML editor. If you don't see the HTML editor, generally here you could do HTML and just copy and paste that HTML just like that right in there. So you're putting all of this, it's basically everything is coming as an HTML. So we can delete this block here, remove custom HTML. So we have this custom HTML block. So my page, what I want to do, so I have privacy policy 2. I want to make sure it's just a regular privacy policy. Since they already created a privacy policy page, then it made this one number 2. Let's just open up this page. Okay, I'll fix this, not a huge deal, but privacy policy last updated August 5th. It's a best practice to kind of keep this updated every year. I should probably make sure mine are all updated. But summary of some key points, table of contents, and then as we scroll down, basically everything you do with people's information. So I'm not really collecting that much personal information or anything like that. So this privacy policy isn't something that's too worrisome. But if we come over here to Termly, and let me open this in another page. Okay, and when you come to this privacy policy generator, you click on Generate Privacy Policy. It's going to bring you through, it's probably going to ask you about 50 questions. So it goes pretty quick here, but I don't want to go through this entire thing. But basically, what is this privacy policy used for? Website. Click on Next. What is the URL address? So enter your URL here, and then it's going to ask you what types of information you're collecting, any personal information you're collecting. If you're not going to be selling products, if you're not having people register on your website, if people aren't going to be registering and creating content on your website, if you're not actually collecting any user data as far as names, addresses, personal billing information, things like that, your privacy policy is really not, I would just set it up to say we may collect name and email address eventually if you sign up, if you set up a newsletter, but you're really not going to ask for much more than that. You're not asking for people's addresses, phone numbers. You're not collecting any type of credit card information. So make sure as you go through the process, you look at each question and just kind of understand what types of information you're going to be collecting from people. For the most part, you're not collecting any personal information from anybody. Even if you're using Google Analytics 4, you're not actually collecting people's personal information. It's basically assigned to, here are the average ages of the people that are visiting this website, but you're not going user XYZ is this age, this gender, these interests. You're not collecting that level of information. So your privacy policy isn't as important, but basically once you're done generating it, we come back over, you can get the HTML format and then add it to your website just like I showed you here. So add a new page, add that in the HTML section, name it privacy policy, and now we have our privacy policy and our affiliate disclaimer. Last but not least, let's add a contact page. So we can use contact forms 7 for this. We'll just do that to make it a little bit easier, but we'll come over here to our contact forms. I think WP forms is a little bit easier to use, but we'll start right here with this contact form. We'll open it up. They install some automatically, but I'm just going to show you how easy it is to do this. So this is your name, your email, your message. Okay, so very simple, and submit. So simple contact form, this is the way. Okay, so under presets here, basically all you're doing is you're going to take this short code right here. So this right here is called a short code. If you're not familiar with short codes, this code will display our contact form, and that's all we need to add to our website. So we're going to come to our pages again and add a new page. Okay, and we'll do contact us today. You can just do contact us, it doesn't really matter. Click on the plus sign and we will do short code. So click on short code, and now we just paste our short code right there. And what we can do is click on publish. Okay, so let's open up this page now. This probably says contact us today. We can change the URL, but you can see how simple it is. Your name, your email, your message, submit. So people do this and it will, now when someone fills out your form, it's going to send it to your administrative email address. So that's the way contact form 7 works. You don't need to set up anything within the plugin. When you set up your username and you set up your email, whatever your administrative website email is, that's where your contact form will actually, when people submit it, that's where it will send those emails. So just keep that in mind when you're setting up these pages. Now, last but not least, what you can do is we come over to appearance and we go to menus. So what you can do is add some of these pages to a footer menu so that people can easily figure out a way to contact you, see your affiliate disclaimer. So we're going to do secondary here. And what we're going to do is, so this is the initial menu that we have at the very top. So if you're interested in kind of seeing how this menu works, this is how you can do it. It's actually really good to kind of set up a menu like this and then just replace these pages here. So it makes it easier to see how things kind of work. But if we come over and we come to manage locations real quick. Okay, so footer menu, what we want to do is use a new menu. So we're going to create a new menu for our footer menu. So let's give our menu a name. So we're just going to say footer menu, set this to our footer menu, and create menu. Okay, so now in our footer menu, what we can do is start adding some pages here. So we'll do privacy policy, affiliate disclaimer, contact us. You can add other pages, but we'll just add those 3 for right now, just to kind of show you how this looks. Okay, so we have our 3 pages here. We're going to click on Save Menu. And we have our footer menu set to the footer menu. If we come over here and let's go to our page, we scroll to the bottom. Right now, it looks like this is our footer menu. So what we're going to do is we're going to refresh. Okay, and there you go. Contact us today, affiliate disclaimer, privacy policy. So just some different ways to customize the way your website looks. Now, there's a lot we can do as far as customizing our website. The one thing I wanted to show you is if you're editing a page like this, like your front page, and you go to edit page and you open up the edit page and you start to look at it, it's going to be like, this absolutely makes no sense for trying to update it this way. Now you can update it manually. This is the HTML page. So where it says huge sale, you can adjust this and change it. But to make it a little bit easier, what you can do is edit this with the UX Builder. That allows you to see the page at the same time. It's considered a WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get. So it's going to say page updated, even though we didn't do anything. It's going to open up that UX Builder for you. And then in here, what you're going to see is these are all of the different portions of this page. So if we click on products, it's going to bring us down to these products here. This is our weekly featured products. If we come down here to gap, it's just a 40 pixel gap. And then under here is row, free shipping on all orders, amazing customer service. If you double click this, you're going to see amazing customer service right here. So I can change this to whatever I want. So 24/7 customer service. So it's very easy to update these pages, but I wanted to show you the UX Builder before I finished off this video, just so you kind of see how to edit all of this. Come back. This is so the slider is this at the very top. If you open up the slider, it's going to show the different banners, so you can actually adjust and change the banners here. These are all have the same exact banner, but you can change this to anything if you want to have a big banner at the very top. These aren't as popular anymore for websites. Generally, you'll see one big banner at the top, but you don't see that many rotating banners. Some websites still use them, but a little bit easier to just kind of use one banner, 1 or 2 banners for the main things you're trying to promote. But you can adjust and change to any of the pages that they have already installed, any of those templates that are there for the different pages. So if we come back over here, it's going to automatically have this classic shop page set as our front page. But what we can do is we can change our front page at any time. So the home page, if we scroll down here, we're in our pages. And what you're going to see is they have all of these demos here. All of these demos are published. So one of the things you can do is if we take this corporate one, for example, we open it, view it. This is what you can do with all of these different pages that they've already installed, different templates. Look at it. If you say, you know what, this is the template that I would prefer to use, then what you can do is just come here to corporate, or come here, and what we're going to do is we're going to set this as edit, and you would come into the UX Builder and edit it here. And then what you want to do is come back over to your main WordPress. So we're going to come back to where all of our pages are. And then what you want to do is go to settings, and you're going to go to reading. And then what you're going to see is your home page displays your latest posts or a static page. So our home page, instead of classic shop, is going to be corporate. So we could choose corporate here, and that is going to change our home page to that corporate home page. What you can do next, and what I would recommend doing, is just setting all those other pages that they created and published to drafts. So you could just set them to a draft, so you're only using that corporate homepage. So some of these different demos here, like the business demo, what we could do is do a quick edit, and you're going to see here the status is published. Let's set it as a draft and click on update. So set all these as a draft. That will allow you to keep all of these pages, and if you want to change your format, if you want to change your design later on, you can always do that. Now let's visit our website, and we're going to see that our front page is going to look a little different. So now we have this corporate front page. We just need to edit some of this content, but you can see it makes it a little bit easier to drive people directly to a newsletter or your shop or something like that. So just a different way to set your homepage. I just have a standard homepage that I created for Beachfront Decor, so I should probably update it because I haven't updated it recently. So it's one of those things to keep updated. Make sure you're linking out to some of your top pages. Make sure it's really easy to navigate because it's going to help with your rankings for search engine optimization as well. So to finish off this video, I just kind of wanted to go over some of that. If you're not familiar with WordPress, you're not familiar with using a lot of this, The main thing I can tell you is it's going to take some time to get used to writing blog posts, creating pages, but the best thing that you can do right now is just come into the posts, go into add new, and start targeting some of those keywords that we talked about. So when you do your keyword research, you have all these different keywords that you want to target. Now it's time to come up with a bunch of different articles like 10 best electric RV awnings 2023. Then what you need to do is write your content here, and you need to come up with the best electric RV awnings, which you can do by going to Amazon. And what we can do is all departments, electric RV awning. And you're going to see there's a bunch of different options here. So just come in here. What I try to do is look for products with a lot of reviews and products that are very well reviewed. So if there aren't 10 different electric awnings, then just pull out as a different number, maybe 7, maybe 5, maybe 4. It doesn't have to be a huge number. Google will rank things differently. There's times where I've put together guides with huge numbers that don't rank as high as things where it's like, here are the 3 best of whatever keyword that it is that we're targeting. A couple different things that I want to go over last but not least to finish this off. If you're not using Claude, so this is an AI tool, I would highly recommend getting started with Claude. It's completely free to use, very similar to ChatGPT. Go to Talk to Claude. And what we can do, I already have my account here, so we're going to continue and sign into my account. Okay, so within Claude, I use this as a recent example, but what we can do is just come here and you can say, write me a 2,000 word article about electric RV awnings. Now, you definitely want to improve and write better prompts than this, but if you literally just do this, write me a 2,000 word article about electric RV awnings, what I would recommend doing is also including things like, please cover what are electric RV awnings, benefits of electric RV awnings. So make sure you're doing some of the different sections that you want this Claude to actually write about. Click on enter and it's going to write you a really good article. Here's a 1,997 word article. Their words aren't always correct, so don't worry about that too much, but just looking at this first paragraph right here, electric RV awnings making camping more convenient. RV camping continues to grow in popularity as more people seek affordable and flexible vacation options. With an RV, you can explore the great outdoors while still enjoying the many comforts of home. One popular RV upgrade is an electric awning. Electric awnings provide shade, shelter, and additional living space at the push of a button. In this article, we'll look at what electric RV awnings are, their benefits, some tips for choosing the right electric awning for your RV. If I were to say to you that I wrote that paragraph, you would have no clue the difference between me and an AI. So the way they write is very simple. They don't use any crazy language. It's free to use. There are some limitations with Claude, but I would highly recommend getting started with that. They're still writing down here. What I really like about this is I can take a blog post like this, copy and paste it, and then go in and edit some different bits and pieces. So generally, I'll go through some of these different points. I'll remove some. I'll add some additional content to them. I've been using this a lot more for some of my different blog posts that I've been writing. And what I really like is it just helps me kind of look at, it kind of gives me that initial blog post that I can go and edit, make it my own, and then publish it. Sometimes it's so hard to get started with, okay, we're going to write a blog article about electric RV awnings. It's like, where do we get started? So having some of this content here, you could even rewrite this entire paragraph. So I've done that before too, where I'll take all of this content and then I'll go, with RV camping growing in popularity, more people are looking to enjoy this type of vacation. One of the best things that you can add to your RV is an electric RV awning. Keep on going with your content. But this is a great way to come up with some written content, and then you can take some of this content, and then what you want to do is turn that into your own blog article where you have images, where you're kind of going over all of these different things, whatever it is that you're writing about. So I could take this blog article, and then we come over here. I take 10 different pictures of some of these different electric RV awnings. I write a description about each electric RV awning. I put the price there, put some pros, some cons, and I link out to each of these affiliate products. Now I have a blog post. So if we come back over to, now I have a blog post, 10 best electric RV awnings. We can come over here. You could also ask Claude to write with headings, so I didn't ask that. So if you say, write me a 2,000 word article with headings about electric RV awnings, I would highly recommend doing that. I would definitely make them redo this article here, or you could just message down here and say, can you rewrite this and add headings? But what we can do is we'll take all of this very bottom, you can copy it down here. So we'll come over here and let's just say start in the block section and paste. So we'll have to add some of our, make sure you get rid of your little message here, but electric RV awnings making camping more efficient or more convenient. Get rid of that. What are electric RV awnings? Make this a header 2. And then we continue to move through our article. Benefits of electric RV awnings, header 2. So maybe after what is, this is where we put 10 best electric RV awnings 2023. And then we have, our first awning, our second awning, our third awning. We put a picture there. If we come down here, we can add a button. So if we search, do a button, shop this awning. Okay, so that's simple. And then we have our little button here. We justify this center. We have electric awning number 1. Get rid of the list. Align that center. We'll do a heading, H3, electric awning number 1, and then we add some type of image here. So let's just go search image. We'll just go through our media library and add one of these placeholder images that they already have uploaded, since I'm not going to go, we already have some of these ones. So we'll just take this image right here, this gray image, click on select. So we have our image here. Let's center our image. Short description about why this electric RV awning is the best. Okay, we don't really need to center this, but we'll align this center too. So we have our 10 best electric RV awnings. Here are the top rated electric RV awnings from our experience. We tested these products and all of them are recommended by us. Okay, so give some personal information. So we have our electric RV awning number 1. We have our product image. Obviously, this isn't a product image. Come here and grab a product image. So what we could do is open this page and don't have my site stripe up here because I'm not actually logged in right now. But what we could do is take our URL from this top part, come right here, add our Amazon affiliate URL, add it here for our button, and then we can also add it for this at the very top. So that allows people to easily see our products, hopefully click through, and we send them directly to Amazon. And this is what you want to do over and over and over again if you want to have success. Keep targeting these keywords, electric RV awnings. Every single keyword you can possibly think of, that's what you want to target. And you want to put together these really good guides, come up with really helpful content. Obviously, don't just copy and paste content directly from Claude, or if you're using ChatGPT, obviously that's the very popular one. So either one is a really good tool. I would highly recommend getting started with them. Both completely free to use. I don't even know if Claude has any premium options yet. They might be adding them now. ChatGPT has ChatGPT 4, but you can get really good blog articles by using ChatGPT 3.5. So don't be afraid to use some of those. You can also outsource your writing if you want to pay someone to write for you, or just write everything from scratch. I will say writing from scratch does get very difficult, but that is how we've kind of done it forever. So I do like a lot of the new tools if you're trying to come up with more content quicker. Definitely helps to come up with blog posts much quicker. But I'm not kind of a fan of doing the bulk publishing. We may do a little project through my Surfside PPC niche membership. So if you want to join my niche membership, I will be doing a ton of different things here for all sorts of websites, and I'll be growing my other website along the way. So hopefully that can all be helpful as we go. Now, last but not least, as we finish off this video, I recently just created a video, how to install Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics 4, and Google Search Console. I'm going to just put, it's a 10-minute video at the very end of this video. So that's how this video will wrap up. And then we'll have a little thank you for watching my Amazon affiliate marketing course. So I'm going to put this at the very end because I would highly recommend installing Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics 4, and Google Search Console. Don't need to reteach the lesson. I'll just put this content at the very end. And this is how I did it for my website, brickpop.com. Last but not least, if you go to surfsideppc.com/membership, the last time I will promote this throughout this video, it'll bring you to my membership section where I'll continue building this website. You can sign up to become a member, $2.99 a month, and you're going to get access to all of my premium content. Thank you very much again for watching my video today. I'm going to go out with the how to install Google Search Console, Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics 4, but I appreciate all of your support and I appreciate you watching my video. So thank you again. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully you get started with your own niche website. I'm not going to be keeping up with rvslices.com. So what you can do is you can follow along with my other niche websites that I've gone over throughout this video. Brickpop.com, you can follow along with that one. You can follow along with Beachfront Decor and follow along with my YouTube channel to continue to find more ideas for how to grow your Amazon affiliate marketing website. So I appreciate it. Thank you again, and let's start building. Today, I'm going to be showing you a basic video, how to install Google Tag Manager, how to install Google Analytics 4, and how to install Google Search Console on our website. And we're going to be creating the new account for each of these as well. So I have a brand new website here, so I need to add all three of these to it. What we are going to be doing first is adding Google Tag Manager to our website. Before we add Google Tag Manager to our website, I'm going to show you the plugin that I use. So let's go to the plugins page through WordPress, and we're going to click on Add New Plugin. Now there's different ways to install Google Tag Manager. I've been using this method for several years now without any issues. So if you want to use this method, that's great. If you want to use another method to install Google Tag Manager, or you already have it installed, that's fine as well. And I'll still show you how to install Google Analytics 4 and Google Search Console. So let's first search for our plugin. And what I search is head, footer, post. And this is the one that we're looking for right here, HNF, head, footer, and post injections. So pretty easy to see the thumbnail here. It is by Stefano Lisa. It was actually last updated over a year ago, so I almost moved away from this plugin because I was scared if they're not going to keep updating it, but you could see very good reviews for this plugin, a lot of active installations, last updated 6 days ago. So let's install and activate our plugin, and then we will open the page for our plugin. Then we will get started with actually creating our Google Tag Manager account. So we activate our head, footer, and post injections plugin. Now you can see it's activated here. To access it, go to settings and look for head and footer. So once we get to this page, head and footer, we now have this plugin open. And what we want to do is just right from the main plugin page, scroll down, and we're just looking for this section right here. Let's come over to Google Tag Manager, and we're going to click on Create Account. So let's name our account. So my website is brickpop.com. Our country is going to be United States. So we can share our data. I'm just going to choose not to share my data for right now. Container name, we'll do brickpop.com. This will be a web container. So it's for desktop and mobile web pages. And we're going to click on create. So we have to agree to the terms of service agreement, and we are going to click on yes. Okay, so it's that easy to create a Google Tag Manager account. So once you create your Tag Manager account, you're going to see install Google Tag Manager. Let's copy this piece of code here, and we're going to come back to our plugin. So we're in the head and footer plugin, head, footer, post injections. We're going to paste that piece of code right here underneath the opening header tag page section injection. Come back over to Google Tag Manager, paste this code immediately after the opening body tag. So we're going to copy this piece of code here, come back over immediately after the opening body tag. We're going to paste this here and paste it here for mobile. So now we have our Google Tag Manager pixels added to our website, and we can click on Save. Once you add Google Tag Manager to your website, you can manage all of your tags, like your Google Analytics tag, your Google Ads conversion tracking tags. You can manage all of your tags directly in Tag Manager. You don't have to add individual pixels to your website. All you need to do is make sure that this is always on your website. To complete our installation, let's just make sure we clicked on Save. So we're all saved. Now these pixels are on our website. The last thing that we need to do is we need to submit our workspace. So with Google Tag Manager, if you're seeing changes not published here, then it actually won't be installed yet until you publish or submit your workspace. So we are going to put added. Okay, so our version, name, and description. So I'm going to be the only one accessing this account, so I don't need to do anything too descriptive. So added Google Tag Manager pixels to website. We're going to click on publish now. And now that it's published, we have Google Tag Manager installed on our website. We can look at this using a Google Tag Assistant, but what I'll do is I will show you how this is installed on the website by activating our Google Search Console with this and also activating our Google Analytics 4 with this. So next we're going to install Google Analytics 4, but first we need to create an account. So we're going to click on Get Started Today. Okay, so it's going to say Welcome to Google Analytics, and we're going to click on Start Measuring. Now we need to create our account. So same exact thing. It's going to be Brickpop, and I'm just going to leave this as it is, and we're going to click on Next. Property name is going to be Brickpop as well. Reporting time zone. So you can set your local time zone here. I am in the New York time zone. Reporting time zone, United States. Currency, US dollar. If you click on show advanced option, it has create a universal analytics property. We can't do that anymore because they've ended universal analytics. So we're going to click on next, and now it's business details. So industry category. So mine is, we're going to choose hobbies and leisures here. So it's a website that's going to be about educational kids toys and child development. So I don't really know if there's a better option here. Maybe games if it's about toys, but hobbies and leisure, I guess for now. I'm not sure what else would be a better one for this website. Business size is small, 1 to 10 employees. We're going to click on next. Choose your business objective. So we'll say generate leads. Now drive online sales. I'm not going to have any actual physical products for sale on my website. I'll be doing affiliate marketing. So we're just going to click on generate leads for right now. So we can do raise brand awareness, examine user behavior. So we'll do these 3. We could always add online sales later, so it's not a huge deal if we don't select it at that portion. Terms of service agreement, and we also have to accept the data processing terms, so we're going to click on accept. And now we want to start collecting data. So this is going to be web, so we're going to choose web here, and our website URL is brickpop.com. Stream name is going to just be brickpop, and I could do web here, but I'm not going to ever have another stream here as far as I know, so we could always change our stream name if we need to. Enhanced measurement. So we want to automatically select enhanced measurement, and we are measuring page views, scrolls, outbound clicks. We're going to click on create stream. Okay, so it's going to say data collection is not activated for our website. Now they have installation instructions. So if you want to do this with some of these other options here, we detected WordPress on your website, choose one of these plugins. You can choose another, you can install manually. We are going to do is we are going to take this measurement ID and we're just going to copy it. Then we're going to head over to Google Tag Manager, come back to our workspace, and we're going to add a new tag. We're going to click on tag configuration, and we're going to be doing GA4 configuration. So this will be our GA4 configuration tag, and we want it to trigger on all pages. So basically what we're saying is put our Google Analytics 4 tag on every page on our website using Google Tag Manager. Now what we need to do is make sure we enter our measurement ID here. So it's going to say send a page view event when this configuration loads. So now we have this triggering on all pages. Our measurement ID will be put on all pages, and we're going to click on save. Okay, so now what we need to do is submit our workspace, and we are going to put added GA4 configuration. So we can do this for name and description and publish. Now we have Google Analytics installed on our website. So what we can do is it should start processing pretty shortly. Let's open up a page of our website. Okay, so we have a page of our website open now. So we'll start seeing some real-time data once this starts receiving some data. So let's click on next. Data collection is pending. Successfully created your account and property. It may take up to 48 hours before our property starts collecting data. So email communications, I'm just going to say none and click on save. So it's saying no data received. By the end of this video, we will have some data received from this website. So let's make sure we have this added through Google Tag Manager, and we do. So now what we can do is if we come over here and we go to our tags, you can see we have our GA4 configuration tag installed on our website, last edited a minute ago, and the type of tag that we used. So now that is all set up. We actually don't need to physically be in Tag Manager to do Google Search Console. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to verify your Google Search Console account. Once you install your Google Tag Manager using your Google account, so I'm using my Google account here. Once you do that, what you can do is just set up your account in Google Search Console, and once you enter your URL, it should automatically confirm that they are able to see that you own this website through your Google Tag Manager account. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Start Now. There's two different options here, domain and URL prefix. I will have a separate video for basically every single way to install Google Search Console. For this one, we're using Google Tag Manager, so we have our Google Tag Manager pixel on our website. When we come over here, we're going to put our URL prefix. Okay, so we enter our website here, and what we're going to do is click on Continue. So we're checking verification now. All right, ownership auto-verified with Google Tag Manager. Now, one thing to keep in mind is what you may need to do is actually purge your cache. So if it's not working immediately, purge your cache, and that should help you because sometimes the cache pages are being served, but you shouldn't really have any issues with that. So this is now verified through Google Tag Manager. We're going to click on Go to Property. So we're actually getting some clicks already in this property. So you're seeing not really many clicks. So we're going to be hoping to increase our overall clicks and impressions, but once we install this, you can see our clicks and impressions here for this website, looking at the last 3 months. So our goal is going to be to increase this pretty drastically, obviously. So if we come over here and we come to our website, we now have Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics 4, and Google Search Console installed on our website. So I'm on the home page right now. Let's go to Google Analytics, and what you can see is users in the last 30 minutes, 1 user. So if we go to the real-time overview here, it is showing exactly where I am. So if we scroll down here, you can see the different page titles I visited and 1 user currently on the website, and that's basically it. So now we have all of these installed here. All you need to do is add Google Tag Manager to this, install Google Analytics 4 through your Google Tag Manager account with a Google Analytics 4 tag, and then all you need to do is just set up your Google Search Console account, and once you do that, it'll automatically be verified. So as long as that tag stays on our website, we will have no issues measuring everything that's happening in Google Analytics 4 and Google Search Console. So hoping to create a lot more content around these 2 tools. Still looking to be a little better in Google Analytics 4 before I create any videos, and Google Search Console, I will probably have a tutorial out in the next month or so. So thank you for watching my video. Hopefully this has been helpful. We should have everything installed now, be able to track everything, and we could add any new tags from this list here with Google Tag Manager. So if you want to add some of these other tags, your Pinterest tag, your Microsoft tag, your LinkedIn Insight tag, you can do all of that through Tag Manager. So thanks again for watching my video, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.